videos of Abosede Alamala. One of the truths somebody was saying to Abosede Alamala.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Hello, Jabalati FYP.
Ìyá ti ẹ wà l'Amẹ́ríkà, ó lọ ń faṣẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ sọ́hùn oníjẹkújẹ ìyá Bọ́ǹbìtà. Ìyá Bọ́ǹbìtà, ìwọ fún rẹ̀ sọ oní pé nígbà tó bímọ, wọ́n disgrace ẹ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ kó fọwọ́ kan mọ́. Ó ti mọ̀ wípé ò wà useful. Ọmọ mi jẹ́ bímọ mọ́ ní èmi ní inú lébọ̀rù máa dán bọ̀ bẹ̀ ni. Kíyàwó ọmọ mi máa lọ inú lébọ̀rù. Wọ́n máa fún ọ̀gá mi báyìí, wọ́n máa jágèlè, àjọ lọ́nu yàrá yẹn ni. Wọ́n ń bí ọmọ báyìí bá ń gbèlè bí mo bímọ. Eléri ikú wọn ọjọ́ bímọ ọjọ́ gbé ọmọ. Ìwọ ló wá lọ takú síbẹ̀ nígbà tó mú ẹkú tán. Ẹkún wèrè wo ló ń sin ìyá Mohbad? Ẹkún wo ló ń sun? Sọ́ni lórí gbogbo ìpè tí mo bà á dé kú lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ẹ. Wàá jẹ ṣégè ìyà. Ṣẹ́jọ́ múlẹ̀ ni báwo ni MOHBAD ṣe dalẹ̀? Ṣé ìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tán ẹjọ́ múlẹ̀? Ẹ múlẹ̀, ẹ ti ṣàwọn ló ń báwo onígbọ̀wọ́, báwo ò bá gbọ́wọ́ onígbọ̀wọ́ àwọ̀ ẹtẹ́ àwọ̀ àyà, ẹ ti jọ ṣe, àwòrán lẹ́jọ́ mu, ìmúlẹ́rọ̀ ló wọ̀ tó ṣàwùjì. Ìwọ ló rò pawọ́ wágbó, o ò mọ̀ wípé wọ́n play smart. Ìwọ tó yẹ pé ò dá kankan mọ̀, ìwọ tó ń sẹ́ rẹ̀, bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé ìyàwó kò dá kan mọ̀, but o ò dá kan mọ̀ kò tó dókó mọ̀. O ò dá kan mọ̀ fi bàbá Mohbad lẹ̀, o ló fẹ́ bàbá aláwo. So bó o ṣe dá kan mọ̀ tó, o dá okó mọ̀, o ò fi yẹn ṣeré. Bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tọ́rọ̀ ọmọ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀, èmi ni ìyá Mohbad, ní èdè ìjọ, èmi ni ìyá Mohbad. Àṣọjà nǹkan mọ̀, o wá rò ó gbọ́n, o fẹ́ lọ pé ogún ọmú ẹ, ìyá Mohbad. O fẹ́ lọ pé ogún ọmọ tó tọ́jú. Lóòótọ́ o lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ ká ló ṣe ìyá, o lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti gbà. Láì ṣe kó o béèrè lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó gan, ìyàwó máa ṣe fún ẹ. Torí nǹkan táwa ṣe nìyẹn. Àwọn ìyá ọkọ ń gbà tó ṣaláìsù. Ìyá yẹn tó bá ti tó ṣoṣù, nǹkan tó ọmọ ẹ máa ń sẹ́yìn sí máa gba ọjà lọ, máa rà, máa gbé fún dráìvà, wá gbé lọ sọ́jọ́ta, wá gbé lọ fún màmá yẹn fún mi lóńdò. Mo ṣe kí màmá yẹn tó ṣaláìsù, mo ṣe, mo túra fóònù fún wọn kó lè máa bá wọn grandchild rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Because mo fìdí pé oúnjẹ ọmọ tó yẹ kọ́ ọmọ ṣe fún ni. Nígbà tó ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ ti lọ, èmi ti.
And you see, what this woman is saying is the fact. I don't know the last time I bought the phone for my dad or my parents, but my wife don't buy. In fact, these two phones right here, she's saying, phone here, you sell it with my parents in Nigeria. You give them phone like a year they have to go. These people don't lose phones. These phones are new phones. Look at it, new phones. You see, with solid case, so that for you see, this is S something. These are phones, new phones. But when you look at it, there's still stuff for it. We're looking for somebody that is going to go home and two identical phones. She bought it for my parents. That is the norms. That is our responsibility. That is what wife does to the in-laws. Especially when you have a good friend like that. This woman is just saying it exactly the way it should be. And I know a lot of us have done that one. I will say, this is the thing. Especially when you know you have a child who are glorious like Mohbad. Mohbad is cocaine in Oye. The parents has collected at this time, I bought a year we to got $75,000 US. No one money at that time. There is one 10 million account. There was 1 million, 10 million that was in a backpack. See, on Bill on Babai, on Bangalorai, on Bangalorai. Okay, òun àti ìyá Túndé wọ́n gbàgbà lọ́wọ́ báyìí wọ́n gba 10 million naira nínú báàgì báyìí wọ́n gbà báyìí wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n gbé Ìyábọ̀ Òjó mọ̀ nípa owó kíní tí mo sọ story tí mo sọ ó gbọ́ náà ó rẹ́rìn-ín ni náà pé bọ́mọkùnrin ṣe ń ṣe bọ́mọbìnrin ṣe ń ṣe ló ṣe yẹn I'm telling you something there was one 10 million naira matter tó kó wọn pa ọba jẹ́ pé wọ́n gbà backpack báyìí wọ́n gbà 10 million naira cash yàtọ̀ sí the one in the bank yàtọ̀ sí the one in the that is associated to Justina àbí just kí ló polúkọ rẹ̀ yàtọ̀ sí that one we talking about cash now cash. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn cash báyìí dé. Is it not the same government? Is it not the same government? Is it not the same government that brought a fake lab? They are asking who gave you the audacity to go and investigate the lab to court to present. Who gave you the audacity to go and verify the lab? Because they choose not to verify lab in a case that is of public interest, as said by the court. Yes, the court admitted that it's a matter of public interest. As said by the court himself, it's a matter of public interest. After they've tried to get Baba Mohbad several times, the judge admitted this matter is a matter of public interest. And it should not be as far as not going against the court, as far as not defaming in his narrative. You see Baba going to everywhere talking about the court. You still say Baba Mohbad don't know what they do. Also, something the court now. Talk about it. What in the court. Talk about it. As far as you are not defaming, you are not lying about it. You are not lying, you are not lying about it. What in the court yet to work? That is sorted. Talking about it, Baba Mohbad is for he go go anywhere, go talk out. He has been allowed to. It's his constitutional right. Ṣé kò máa kéde ní kọ́ọ̀tù ni àbá ìsìgájì ìtàbí àbá máa ń ké tábìlì ọ̀nà ọwọ́ igbó tó ọkọ̀ ti fa gbó orí ti dàrú. I can compare like as in the instance of the war in 2026 òde kọ́ọ̀tù ó ń dá wa mọ́lẹ̀ ó ń jẹsẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ ó ti fa gbójú dé kọ́ọ̀tù lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀ náà ni. You just for the fact that you are also going to platforms talking about it. You are saying Baba is going everywhere talking about it. It's a family matter. It's a family court. So you know it's a family court. Did you call the man a family man? And did you respect the man as a family man? You provoke the man. You provoke that man to cost you. Court there. Bí lọ́yà tó ti forí kó èpè yàtọ̀ sí ọ̀tọ̀ tó ti forí kó èpè báyìí. Mo gbọ́ pé wọ́n ní pé pro bono lọ́yà yẹn gbà ẹ ti ṣí èrè dànù. Ẹ ti jáwèrè. Pro bono lọ́yà yẹn. Pro bono ni. Ó yà pé orí ti dàrú. Ṣé torí pé ẹ̀fẹ́ ká mọ ẹ tó sanwó? Ṣáwo mọ ẹ tó sanwó lọ́yà ni? Ṣáwo mọ ẹ tó sanwó fún lọ́yà ni? And the lawyer does not need any money. Lawyer is a pro bono. Dawa. I don't come lie. Lawyer yẹn ṣe gbogbo kéèsì Mohbad yẹn ó ṣe gbogbo kéèsì Wùmí yẹn ní pro bono 3 years pro bono. Ẹ ti ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn èrè dànù. Baba, the judge, do you know that this is the fourth lawyer Baba Mohbad is using? What does that have to do with the matter of the court? This is the fourth lawyer Baba Mohbad is using. This is the third lawyer Baba Mohbad is using. What does that have to do with the matter in the court? What be no weary? I don't want to be no weary. Omufu. She overlays human rights here. To Babla at 20. To Babla at 20, she overlays human rights here. Sàṣìṣì nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ wá sí corona olùṣọ́wọ́fò kò ṣe kí ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ kéésì pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ni Sàláwù wà ń gbà náà ṣé Sàláwù ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ kéésì pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ so pé we just dey look you when you started your corona when who was friendly as corona was it not yìí. Falana. Was he not your lawyer before? Before the man stepped down, to one back with another lawyer for him. When you came to court, nígbà DNA yìí, nígbà tó tí Abambas fẹ́ very order yìí, as Salawu, the owner of the Law Chamber, when they were asking who are you, I am Salawu Akigbolu. But this is not based on the matter. Only it's the same chamber. Only no, your credential has to change. She will she know I better quality present. Falana, Kabiru, àti Salawu Akigbolu, were Omofo, because we dey look you. Because we dey look you. Odumosu, Ogungbe, Sashitu, 3 lawyers, lórí DNA, lórí gbogbo maka Baba Mohbad. Ìwọ náà ní corona inquest, Olúfalana, Olúkabiru, Otulu Salawu. Wèrè, bàtà ẹ̀kọ́ tó máa ń kọ́ lọ sí school gbólóhùn fàkiri. You don't want us to know who is financing you. Answer kata. It is well. Right, I'm wrapping up. I'm going to play this audio. You see, the document I have with me, sir. Let me quickly just tell you, sir. I've read, and in fact, you know what? I didn't even read much. I read just few, and the few I've seen has justified, has juxtaposed my position on justice for Mohbad. Whatever we've done here today now, somebody will be somewhere now or trying to sit down. That is why sometimes you look at it like, does it worth it talking about this? Does it worth it analyzing these things? So people are ready now, making it ready now, watching it down. Ẹ má gbọ́ wọn, ẹ má stream wọn, ẹ play orin fún wa, ọmọ àròjẹ́ kú ni, ẹ má ṣe kíní kankan ni, take it to the station, the same station that collected 120,000 and a bottle of wine. The same judicial system that collected, that stated that lab, Tomwa Cancer Research Center, Research Institute too. Hey, God, that play. Ogungbe. Ogungbe. Yes, Ogungbe. Where's Ogungbe? Are you hearing me? May 5. It must be hot. 100. We might also go back to court from May 5 and say, okay. And what for it take May 5 and say, and every ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ ọnú yìí, àwọn ọmọ ọnú yìí fi ojú ayé òfin lọ sí court every day to defend the lies, the manipulations. The lies and manipulations that the government has assisted her to cover up. All those court every time. When the matter is May 5, Ogungbe to collect what about the back down? What is suffering? 2 pages letter Ogungbe, OMOWUMMI, right? Tuale, Ogungbe, Tuale. Ogungbe fún ẹ. What you collect 2 pages of letter. Ogungbe tó ti gbé ní débẹ̀ o. Ó sọ ní bàbá Mohbad ti sọ tó fẹ́ o. If sincerity, the bá ní pé fẹ́ ṣe DNA o. Ní ká má ṣe DNA o. Ẹ jẹ́ kí bàbá mú sample o. Ẹ ti ṣe títí yín o. Ogungbe olùṣìbá tó ṣe tó sọ lọ́jọ́ sí tán bí ẹ olóòtú ṣe wọ́n tún bí ẹ̀mí lọ́lọ́ ẹ̀mejì ò lè dáhùn o. Ogungbe ní evidence wà o. Má parọ́ o. Ogungbe ọmọ ni ẹ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí. Ó wá ṣe kéèsì Ogungbe. Ogungbe máa ṣe kéèsì ọmọ kò ní bàjẹ́ yẹn àti Samuel Jojo. Samuel Jojo náà ń lò lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Samuel Jojo ní Iran wọ́n ti lo bẹ̀lẹ́ tán wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ lo bọ́lé bí àbàtì wọ́n ti àwọn yẹn àbàtì tẹ̀ sọ́ngbà kó lè pè tó wọ́n ti forí kó orí gbogbo ìdílé wọn lè kó wọn lè gbọ́n tán. Àbàtì ti forí gbé pé bọ́lé bí náà ti forí gbé pé Fearless ló ń forí gbé pé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí kò jára ní kò jára ta Fearless náà forí gbé pé lóko woman tí ó ṣe tattoo braces kí wọ́n máa pè kí n tó rà braces àbí ẹnu tó máa ń ra ẹ̀ tó ṣe ẹ̀ náà ìyẹn náà tó máa ń fi àkàrà wọ́n wà kára ní òru rẹ̀ tó wọ́n fà kára ṣe pé ìrìn ayé òdò tó fà kára ṣe pé ọlẹ́ náà kára láṣọ ọ̀lẹ́ ìrìn ajé pa arú àkàrà máa yà á ní òkò ní mọ́rù àyè irú ní mọ́rù àyè pèrè wà kára ọdún ilé òfò lórí àkàrà láṣọ ọ̀lẹ́ gbogbo wọn ẹ̀ ń sìn ẹ̀ a máa ṣe kéèsì a máa ṣe kéèsì. Wọ́n ti sọ fún wọn wọ́n ti rò Sàláwù ti gba lẹ́tà bí wọ́n ti ṣe ka lẹ́tà yẹn Sàláwù ti gba lẹ́tà ó ti gba lẹ́tà wá bí ẹ̀ fáìmì yẹn ó ti jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ ni ìjọba ti ní pé kẹ́ lọ sọ láàrin ara yín ìwà àti Wùmí ẹ lọ sọ àwọn ètò fún rẹ́spọ́ǹsì ògùn pé Sàláwù àti Caprisone kò sí ọtí ó jájá ó jí Caprisone ó jí solar panel náà wọ́n bá sanwó lé ní wọ́n tún ṣe ọlọ́run tó bímọ lẹ́jọ́ mẹ́ta ìpá àwọn ará kí ló tó bá dáwó ìkómọ wọ́n tún ní fíìmù tó ń tà lẹ́jọ́ mẹ́ta ìsàn àwọn ará àlùgbò ló tó bá dáwó fíìmù tó tún lọ wò wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀dì wọ́n ní wọ́n ti ní gúrú wásàpù tó ti ń gba owó aṣọ tó fẹ́ fi ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀dì ọlọ́run bá torí ọlọ́ Rósìmí ayé máa bàjẹ́ ni wọ́n lè sọ pé àwọn kan ń dáwó jọ ṣé wọ́n dáwó fún Wùmí wọ́n dáwó William bàbá William ló tẹ́ Sam tó sọmọ Liam ní William ó dáwó fún náà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí sí bá tẹ̀jọ́ pé owó ọmọ ẹ̀ náà wọ́n ní àkójọ ló gbogbo ọrùn o wọ́n ní Prissy ló lọ ṣerun ajé òkú gbàjẹ́ wọ́n wá tó máa rú dálẹ̀ sí wọ́n rú sọ́wọ́ àpọ̀kọ̀jáyé èyí tí òun ọ̀gbẹ́ ẹ̀ pé yẹn ìjà igbó jẹ́ kó ríran nílẹ̀ òun àti Festus Keyamo àwọn onímọ̀ báyìí ọjọ́ ṣebí ìdíje spark ló sọ pé tí Festus wà fà báyìí ìkọràn kan ni àbí bọ́lá fi ìkọràn kan ni wọ́n ìyá náà dẹ̀ sọ náà pé tí àwọn bá rán ọmọ lọ síbẹ̀ wọn náà máa ń lé sí dínkàn pẹ̀lú gbóni àbí kí náà sọ pé wọn máa ń lé sí. ẹ̀yin ọmọ síbi tí ààyè náà bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ ojú ẹ̀ máa ń lẹ́rìí mọ̀ ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìyá tó bí àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n lọ síbi kan tó lọ forí kó lọ́dọ̀ ọ̀nà ìbáni náà tí ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ pé ìyá ẹ̀gbọ́n náà kò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe bí ọmọ bá ṣe ń paná ìyá ọjọ́ máa ń ọmọ máa ń jà sí láìta ọlọ́run àti àtọ̀ wọn máa ń jà sí láìta pass me the lighter ọjọ́ máa ń jà sí ni wọ́n tún lọ mú Wùmí sí iye eyín fún jowó wọ́n tún mú eyín fún jowó sí INES àwọn part of INES we can't come family association it is well àwọn sẹ́yìn wà okay you are right I want you to do smoke kò lè dín káyẹ̀ náà ṣé tó bá ti gba wèrè bí ok gbàtí ọdún tó bá gba wèrè yìí ẹjọ́ kí ló ń gbà ní wèrè yìí ṣé iyán ni àbí ẹ̀bà is it corn or gàrí is it corn or ẹ̀bà aṣọ ní bẹ́tà expensive talking replica alẹ́ máa ẹ̀ mọ́ ẹgbẹ́rún láti rí wọ́n sìn kọ́mẹ́sẹ̀ láti ń taṣọ yẹn kí ní kan ẹ̀rùn kí ní orúkọ ọ̀run náà sí ẹ̀bùn kan náà pé irun ni ó ti ọ̀run kò sí ẹ̀bùn mọ́ sí o sí clothing tó bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ bá béèrè pé ẹ máa kọ́ síbẹ̀ pé is it exotic turkey kí ló máa ń gbogbo ìrìn orúkọ lọ́jọ́ kan báyìí ó ní Turkish expensive replica ní ìgbóyè láyé mi. Turkey expensive replica. Wọ́n pè ní Abba made in Turkey. It's so crazy.
Mr. Bion,
sir, that is
you played a voice note earlier of a woman who was saying, even though Mohbad knew that the child was not his own, he still has...
That's Wumi's mom.
That's Wumi's mom.
Yeah.
That's that's Wumi's mother that collected $75,000.
Exactly. That's Jumoke. I've forgotten the year. Jumoke, yeah.
Mr. Million, please make I ask this question. Oh. The $75,000 that Naira Marley brought receipt say he paid to this same woman. Did you have any information whether the police investigated it at all?
But Mr. Tezak, people said it's one non-entity in UK. Yemi Shituni. I want to debate lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gbà yẹn.
No, that's not the issue. Yemi Shituni doesn't speak like that. That was a phone call conversation. Yemi Shituni does not go on phone call conversation. Yemi Shituni man go this.
Initially, we thought it was once more, but people said, people are still saying it's Yemi Shitu. People are still saying it. Oh, it's better when you're saying so. Don't you feel no more to suku ko she mameni? People are going to people so we play it again. You know, she was the one that went to disturb the Launti Lagata, but on the London rally.
Yeah, but that's not what she speaks of.
But people said it's not more. I was going to look at my Latin.
MOHBAD has accepted Yama's strike and is taking care of him. So what is just for me once? This man, you know that the boy is not for him. But this guy, and you said even MOHBAD knows before he died that the army is, and yet he did not publicly deny the guy. Even in absence, even in secret, in private, he did not deny this guy, this child. There was a video I saw that someone was carrying that boy. The guy was asking if I wanted to call him MOHBAD Junior. MOHBAD he said it's in one leg. He doesn't take the guy down. You know, this thing that was what he told the guy. That's his life. The guy said his name is life. He doesn't take that guy. This doesn't get back who or what that this boy has in his freaking positive into the life of his child. So MOHBAD did not deny this child. And we knows that. And now we not keep that same person that covered that secret. If it is true that this boy is not a MOHBAD child, unaccepted him, covered Wumi's secrets, nobody knows anything about it. Even the father that just came out now.
Fire billion. Sorry, Mama Aji, our voice here yàtọ̀ sígbà tí ó sọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn ti pa MOHBAD òun àti Karimo is different. Mommy Jibe. Tó yà pé Sáyégùnkè, ẹ má bínú mi ìwà available Sáyégùnkè ni. It is Wumi's mom. Ẹ má lọ gbọ́ voice ẹ̀ nígbà tí Karimo sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú Daddy Freeze. Because wọ́n rí báwọn èèyàn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ̀rọ̀ lórí voice note yẹn, they are trying to change that narrative then to change it to Yemi Shitu. Káwọn èèyàn lè má focus lórí pé Mama Wunmi ló sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. It was Wumi's mom that said it. Nígbà yẹn tí MOHBAD kọ́kọ́ kú gbà yẹn, it was Wumi's mom. Wọ́n change narrative yẹn fáwọn èèyàn ni. Wọ́n lè sọ pé Yemi Shitu ló sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ìpè kábàbà sọ pé Mama Wunmi ti sọ pé MOHBAD mọ̀ pé kò kí ọmọ yòó kí ń ṣe ọmọ ẹ̀. Kẹ́ bá gbọ́ ohun Karimo níjọ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú Daddy Freeze pẹ̀lú Mama Wunmi nígbà tí Mama Wunmi sọ pé wọ́n bí o, it's the same voice. Bàtí Daddy Freeze yẹn nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ tí àyẹ̀kọ́ sọ pé àwọn ti pa MOHBAD mo dẹ̀ sọ o. But I don't know. Tọ́ba lè tún gbọ́ torí bàtà ọkọ̀ sọ kí ni wọ́n ní ìyàwó mi náà wọ́n kọ́ ní Yemi Shitu, so we don't know. No, wọ́n fẹ́ change ẹ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ nígbà tó gbé lọ́sibẹ̀ sí ní tàbí play voice note yẹn tàbí refer to voice note yẹn lọ́sì sọ pé kò ṣe ìyàwó mi because on a normal good day, ìjọba gbọ́ nǹkan tí ìwúwà yẹn sọ tọ́ba sọ pé ìyàwó mi ló sọ, it has already solved the case. Bàbá lè confirm anyway. It will have already solved the case because tí ìyẹn bá ṣe sọ pé tí ẹ bá sọ pé ìwé bá jù mọ̀ ìkọ́mọ yóò fi ń sọmọ òun ọkọ̀ ìgbà ni. So that's the reason they started bringing out the negative pé kò kí ṣe ìyàwó mi o, Yemi Shitu kọ́ ni o. But àwọn tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ against wọn. Yes, àwọn tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ̀ pé the same voice tó sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tí Karimo sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ Daddy Freeze yẹn, it is this same voice ló sọ pé Yemi ìyá ẹ̀ wà ń bíbí báyìí o, mo wà ń bíbí báyìí o. Mi ì sí ilé o, ti bá dé o, tẹ bá lọ gbọ́ voice yẹn dáadáa. Okay, ṣé mo pé tẹ bá gbọ́ ìgbà tí Yẹmí sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé kí ni ẹgbẹ́ out of BAYO billion kí lẹ ṣe mọ̀ pé kí lòun ṣe mọ̀ pé Mohbad ti Yẹmí tó sọ okay ìgbà tó ń change ẹ̀ fún wa pé today initially we said it was Wumi's mom wọ́n wá fẹ́ change the narrative yẹn okay kí ni Yẹmí sì tún ṣe mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pé ó ti gba ọmọ yẹn ó ti ṣe.
Báwo ló ṣe mọ sítórì yẹn? Ọwọ́ yẹn máa
ń sọ tó dẹ̀ sunkún tó yọkun nímú ìyàwó mi ló yọkun nímú ló sunkún rí.
Family affair.
Mo ń dà sí gbogbo ẹ̀.
Let me say this again. This video tí Mohbad pé tó pe ìyàwó mi tó fẹjọ́ ẹ̀sùn ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn pé ó fẹ́ jáde ní 1:00. Go and listen to the voice of that woman. Kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bí ẹ pẹ̀lú voice ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Torí eléyìí ò dáa.
It is the same person. It is the same person. Ìgbà tó fi sọ pé ìwọ ọmọdé yìí kí ló tún fẹ́? O fẹ́ jáde lóògùn tó sọ pé ẹ fi mílẹ̀ gàrí ẹ fi mílẹ̀ fẹ́. Ẹgbẹ́ òun wúwà yẹn pẹ̀lú òun voice note ẹ tó sọ pé ṣèbí Mohbad mọ̀ pé òun kọ́ lòun lọ mọ́ ó ṣe àti gbà ó fi bò láṣìírí ni. It is the same woman.
Yẹmí ṣe mọ̀ ǹgbà tó fà mí ni Yẹmí ò tó.
Ọkọ̀ bring the narrative Yẹmí ṣìtù yẹn ni just for us to keep quiet pé kò ṣe ìyàwó mi ló sọ̀rọ̀. But àwọn tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ we know that it is Wumi's mom that spoke in that voice note. Thank you, Emma Sheko. God bless you.
Thank you so much, ma. God bless you.
Àti ìyá Wùmí náà lòun ló ń yomi lójú ló ń dakun ikú. Ẹni bó ṣe ń kéye ikú mú yọ nímú ẹ̀ tó ń ga sí lẹ́nu tí o gbóhùn tó ní mi mọ́ ti Yẹmí yẹn ń bẹ̀. Nígbà tí o ṣe fámìlì wọn báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ pé Mohbad right wọ́n fẹ́ change àṣírí màmá tún sí.
Thank you so much, ma. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless you. I'll come away again tomorrow, Friday. I'm gonna do some. I wish we'll see if but I'm gonna be getting ready to work in another 3 hours, 7 minutes. So thank you so much, everyone. Mommy Ajay, God bless you. Eshigon, God bless you. I appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Above the law. Thank you so much, all the gifters. As you saw, we've seen it today that the reason why, if you're asking me now, why do I want to continue? Why am I standing strong with Baba Mohbad? Why I know Baba could see a night anybody really suffer me. Tó bá ti gbé evidence yẹn wá kẹ́pẹ́ just like to rí pé wọ́n sọ fún ẹni ìpè ṣọlọ́pàá sọ fún ẹ pé blessing ò sọ ní statement ni blessing ò statement na.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ má bínú the gifter mo fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín dòdò bọ́ ẹ ṣé gan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you and others. Thank you.
You see, I think what I'm trying to, is it possible that all these documents are read, analyzed, read? Do you think it's going to damage or it's going to repair? It's a question that I'm giving to all the people listening today. If I open tomorrow morning, I want you to answer that question. Do you think if we analyze, it may be just one person's analysis, maybe the doctor or the nurse or the driver or the girl herself or the one that said, Mohbad is because even that one too. Some things are very important in what he said in the statement he wrote. And this statement cannot be changed. And these are documents that are supposed to be used in the prosecuting process of the matter.
President, báwo ni Wùmí ṣe yọ ìwo lórí bí ìtàlàdà kókó ìwo tó yọ lórí ẹ̀ bí ìtàlàdé wùwò? Níjọ́ tí wọ́n sin Mohbad kókó yẹn ṣe yọ lórí ẹ̀ bí ti àlàdé gbé wo sórí ta kàwé yẹn ní private school.
Wọ́n ti máa fi òrí wọ̀ ẹ̀ pé Kàrímọ́ dẹ̀ ní nọ́ọ̀sì ni ó máa wọ ni.
Àwọn jà là ń sọ yẹn, àwọn tó pọ̀ yọ kókó lórí àti
ní wọ́n sọ yìí sí. Ifu ẹni tí wọ́n gbé aṣọ tútù gan ní swollen face. Ẹjọ́ ṣé abẹ́ májíkà ní swollen face ni? Ẹ ṣáà ti mọ́mì, thank God, did you see it, ma?
Wọ́n ti tètè wọlé ẹ̀yà nǹkan ọ̀pọ̀ tí mo kàn ń àjọṣe ẹ̀dùn sí ibà ló ṣe rí kókó. Gbogbo ló yọ kókó. So gbogbo yẹn wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n yọ kókó bíi tàlàdé wù.
Kim.
So thank you so much. God bless you till I come away again tomorrow. Please get ready for me. Let's chit chat. Let's play no serious things. Let's just have fun. It's been a while. Enjoy to the lunch. Join me tomorrow. Let's power tap. Silence mode, but please name it. When the cause violent, but still please name it. You don't have to ask me. Let's power tap. Trust no one. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing the life. Oh, it's Ali Browse. Then there is trouble. Oh, there they go far. Without God, someone wrote the law. Trouble can scare you. Even though my phone is up for the spoon, they do it. You might have seen Mr. Ishak in the building. I know the 90 don't do busy practice. Everything will feel bad. I want to feel good. Now I'm feel better. So no, there is beauty. Repay my work. I don't know one. Now I'm on top. Life made them cut up. I'm power in 90. But if I want it, I want to keep it for my life. Let's go. Yeah. When you have to get him, I'll call your question. What about the TV vibe? You share our money. I want to see you. One day where you see money. I want to go to you. I'm for the program. Don't cash out to me on my young mother if you rap. I'm a sharp shooter. I'm not going to the phone fit nigga. I want to shoot at every program. Don't cash out to me on my young mother. I'm a sharp shooter. I'm not going to the phone fit nigga. I'm a sharp shooter. The phone fit nigga. I want to shoot at I'm not going to the phone fit nigga. I want to shoot at I'm not going to the phone fit nigga. I want to shoot at I'm not going to the phone fit nigga. I'm for the property. First cash out to me on my young mother if you rap Branzuka. Over my sharp shooter. I'm not the phone fit nigga. Sharp shooter. I'm not the phone fit nigga. I'm for the property. First cash out to me on my young mother if you rap Branzuka. Over my sharp shooter. I'm not the phone fit nigga. I want to for the property. First cash out to me on my young mother if you rap Branzuka. Over my sharp shooter. I'm not the phone fit nigga. I want to share you. You want to share less. I want to stay a wise nigga. I want to stay less. I want to leave me. On your realness. Repeat silence. You know reason and witness. Trust if I did the other for you. See why the Russian fanboy spending. It's my daddy. That me was splendid. Oh, logo. Zoom. CIA. Bella. All these names this guy mentioned in this music, where are they now? Bella, all of them, where are they? They are nowhere to be found. Only, fake niggas. Let me play. I like that place. Let me see if I can play ratatata. Branzuka, over my sharp shooter. I'm not going to cash out to me on my young mother if you rap Branzuka. Over my sharp shooter. I'm not going to the phone fit nigga. I'm not going to the phone fit nigga. I want to shoot I'm not going to the phone fit nigga. I want to okay, let me say this. It is good afternoon, everyone, wherever you're streaming from. It's your boy, Honorable Yoke Daddy in the building. Today, do I look? How do I look, guys? How do I look? How do I look? Mona comment. How do I look? Mona comment. How do I look? How do I look? Safani. Okay, sure. Share the life, share the life. Share the life, guys. One of my very own sister, her birthday is today, and I want to make a shout out to her. Shout out to Grace. Shout out to Grace. Let me play. Let's play this sorry song before we start the show.
You spend all day in meetings, back to back to back to back to back.
Shout out to Grace. Happy birthday to you, Grace.
Get stuff done.
Yesterday, a quick recap of what happened yesterday. Yesterday, what's the name of this guy? Damola came outside yesterday, and he was saying a whole lot of things. Let's see. He was saying a whole lot of things in that short what's it called life he did. He actually said some things that are salient. One of the things it was just particular about was that after the DNA that Baba would go and start begging, he said that he also said that if they should give Baba the royalty, Baba would go and sell it. Then he also said that Baba doesn't have rights to ask for DNA because Baba called Lobby Liam. He said a whole lot of things, and which for me is very, very easy TikTok talk. So I would say it's very, very irrelevant. But again, it is what it is. Seriously, it is what it is. I had discussion with some set of people, and we talked about it. But believe you me, it is what it is. I keep saying it. I say justice for MOHBAD is very deep. What is Obama on it? In Goto Kowaju Sinyokan. I don't know if I'm correct. In Goto Kowaju Sinyokan. And Yellow Koselo me. Am I correct? Yabi? Is that, am I? Say Obama and Barra. No. Okowaju Sinyokan. And Okay, thank you, man. And so the matter is deep, and nobody needs to tell you anything before you really can tell. You really can tell what is happening. The woman said when they came out, said they are in the last lap. Like relay, it's just like relay race. When they're saying they're doing 400 meters senior boys. I mean, is it 400 meters? 4 by 1, normal way. 4 by 1, relay race. 4 by 1, there's 4 by 1. Is it 4 by 8? I don't know. But you know relay now. Then the first person hand over baton to the second hand over baton to the third hand over baton, and the last person will now finish the race. She said that this is the last lap, this DNA thing. And I feel that a whole lot of whatever the plan may be, ab initio is tied down. Hey, mommy, trust me when you say 300 meter race. It is actually tied down. When the guy came out yesterday, from the way he was talking, who sent him and why he's doing what he's doing, and I heard that some couple of days, MOHBAD came outside and was saying some things, and I even heard at the point in time that Lizzie Anjorin said that Baba should reach out to him, that he has some things, a whole lot of things here and there, We can only talk on TikTok, you understand? And that is why it is called TikTok. We can only talk on TikTok. We can only say we are going to do this, we are going to do that, we are going to do this, we are going to do that. We can only say, oh, this should be done, that should be done. But we'll continue to be hoping and see that the thing is done the way it should be done. It's not Damala's fault. He was talking rubbish yesterday. It's not his fault. You can, from what he's saying, from the way he was talking, you can deduce one thing. In that life he did, there's no place he said, this guy needs to get justice. There is no place. He didn't mention it. So obviously, what's they're kind of after. But it is what it is. It is sad. You understand? It is sad. It's in May 7th now, May 5th, that we are waiting what next. You understand? But be prepared also that I think at this point in time, people are now taking emotion out of this matter. That's what I actually observed and noticed that when we started this justice for MOHBAD, a lot of people wrap up emotion in the matter. You understand? A lot of people wrap up emotion with the matter, but a piece of emotion is needed, which which will act as a propeller, or as a catalyst, as a fuel. You understand? And still continue to talk about the matter, But it is more than emotional, when you're fighting justice, it is more than emotional. That is that about that. We have a lot of things happening. We have VDM, we have Shion Kuti, and the funny thing is that VDM said it's going offline. And I asked myself, since how many days now, this guy not come out offline though, because in my bag was a trend, if you understand, for me, I understand the politics split between these people, you understand? And that's why I find it very difficult that we can have one voice in Nigeria. I find it very difficult. I I think I try to convince myself that Nigeria, we should have one voice. But you see this one, you will say, this one is VDM's follower. This one is Shogore's follower. This one is Sean Kuti follower. When everybody's supposed to come together and have a main target, bad governance, you know. Very sad. Now see this group will be bantering this group will be trying to banter this group, then one of them will not come on the, you know, it just like this TikTok, this justice for MOHBAD. When one fall out, anybody will not like York now. Anywhere within they abuse York, the person will go there with the Zuga fire. You understand? The person with the Zuga, with the arts petrol. You understand? You know? You were going to say, now that other people fan, you know, no say fan don't join fan, you know. So it is like that. But for me, all I want is to see a better country. All I want is to see better Nigeria. But we hope that this 27, we can make a good statement. But again, I still say that when government wants to rig election, they don't wait on that election date. No. The process itself, from the process, you understand, what give birth to the election date going on, they must have permuted it. There was one of the this INEC, whatever they did, one lawyer was talking about it and was pointing out errors in the loopholes, the lacunas in this INEC, whatever. That this thing is bad. In fact, before 2027, they don't rig already. You understand? And that is what we're saying in this J4M that we are doing, that before this DNA thing, that process, they must not, if you leave Nigeria, if you leave government don't rig election on the day of the election. They must have rigged it even through their whatever, their NEC, whatever, reform, whatever they are doing. They don't rig them already. You understand? And you're not supposed to be keeping quiet. You know. So, and that's why we're looking at this DNA too, that, we don't want this to be rigged. You understand? Court order was given, it's everywhere. But another, in the same courts too, they are saying that Baba should go and talk to Lias. You understand? So, Damala came out yesterday, he's saying, Baba, we have to go and apologize in all those stations. Kiniko. You can imagine what we are actually how do I put it now? The kind of human beings that we have in our country. You know. And when we were talking, respect to everybody, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Nobody says your daddy is right. I'm not saying I'm not even right. You know, funny enough, I don't even know anything. But I like to just ask questions. When you get to this point, can we use this number of what's it called? You know, when you're doing some kind of foundation in a building, there are some specific pillars that you use the rod, the thickness of the rod you use for some main pillars, you know, that are taking a structure to the next level is different from the one you just use. That is just probably it's just between a partition wall that is not even taking any load from anywhere. You understand? That's what it be. And it's about, we keep our fingers crossed till what's it called? Till May 5th, yeah. We know that they will come up with another thing. Anyway, I've been saying it since December that justice for MOHBAD is very deep. In fact, the kind of politics that is played in justice for MOHBAD, I don't know if I can compare it to any kind of politics played anywhere. It's very deep. It's very deep. It's very, very deep. May God help us. We'll still continue doing our best, trying to support, which is sacrosanct. Everybody is speaking, everybody has spoken, everybody will continue to speak. And, everybody is entitled to his or own opinion, the way you think, the way you reason. But the fact that you don't agree with my own opinion doesn't mean that you should start calling me names. It's my opinion. I am entitled to it. VDM said he's out of this social media till when? Yes, but some things that VDM does, the question is everything he does that is correct, that is right? Some people will tell you, oh, VDM is right. Some people tell you, no. But I can assure you, no man is 100% correct. No man is 100% perfect. Only Jesus Christ is perfect. So definitely he will have his own flops. I was sharing you with Olaide this morning, and I was telling him that, see, for me, all this buah that is going on, really, I asked myself, if Ratel is the fourth hand of the government, and revolution now, they are saying they are another movement on their own. When are we going to see fourth arm of the government, revolution now, all the Whiskey FCs, the Davido's FC, the Burna Boy FC, even the Zazu FC, when are we going to have a forum that everybody will come together and have a common aim and objective as regards to a better country, a better Nigeria, where you stand up and say the truth, not even minding who's is the point, not minding that. You just come out and this is the truth, or you're supporting me. You understand? They just come out and say, oh, this is it. When what I was planning, what I was envisaging is that I want to see the Ratel, when we see the Ratel, we see revolution now, we see every Nigerian youth now saying that, oh, okay, by calculations, we can actually take back our country. That damn, if this one don't get issue, this one, it might get on and you really come back when you fight. And let me know, I'm saying everything I'm saying, I'm linking it up to G4M. Because whatever is happening outside there, you can draw a line. You can draw a line from it, from justice for MOHBAD. Let me put this right up here. As we continue, today I said yesterday that today we'll be talking about EPO and MAYO, and one of the one of the and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about happy birthday to Grace. Grace is a wonderful sister that I'm proud of. Yeah, she's a wonderful person. Today is her birthday. Age with Grace. May God keep you. If you have permitted me, I would have used your picture, but your picture is not. I didn't seek for your consent, but Grace is one of my moderator, a very loyal sister to the core. God will continue to bless you in all your endeavor in life. Your heart desires, God shall grant you your heart desire. And anywhere you're going to, may the peace of the Lord go with you. And I pray that this new year that you started, good things, good upon good upon good, we continue to be with you. God Almighty will make you live long. You will not die prematurely. In the mighty name of Jesus. Happy birthday to you, my lovely dear sister. God bless you for all you do. Now, back to our discussion. Whatever that happens in life, you can draw the lesson from Justice for MOHBAD. If you go back memory lanes, a lot of people, that are close to, let me even say Baba, close to Baba at the point in time, come out, say a lot of things, push a lot of narrative, and you ask yourself to what extent is this narrative? Some few days ago, somebody sent me a screen record that Bossman was saying that when K Crown was having issue with the Muiwa and blah, blah, blah. He wrote a lovely on Instagram. He posted it. And I was like, so if K-Crown is doing, what is your daddy? And the next thing, the person said, the bossman says that when he went to post it, some people were now saying, why will he post it? Is it the blah, blah, blah? Is it the blah, blah, blah? That unknowingly, when they now had the meeting, that Goresi was in that meeting, blah, blah, blah. Goresi now said that why would K-Crown be the PRO? Even some people like Westo, like York Daddy Money, York what? And let me tell Bossman, if you don't know what I do for a living, I think I've said it proudly. I've said it here before. You understand? At this my level, I don't do that. I've never done that before. In case you don't know, I don't do for those kind of level. I beg. If not they talk and got out the talk when I don't mention my name. No, I don't seek validation from anybody. I come out to say my own, and that is the way I see it. So please, Bossman, stop this nonsense you're saying. I don't know where you guys did the meeting. I don't know who's giving you that nonsense narrative. Please, I beg. You don't say me, I don't get issue. I don't get issue with you. But, bro, stop that. You know, see my gray. You know, see my gray hair. Not be small picking, get them on. You understand? Not be small picking, get them. Make I just clear you small. So you get some level where you don't pass. Those kind of level, I don't pass on. So I beg. Nothing disrespecting there. I don't pass on. In fact, you downplay my personality when I hear you say you owe me you downplay me gone. You don't understand? You downplay me gone, but again, If that was real, that's an attempted attempt to spoil my image. I've never for anywhere say that. I've never told anybody, hey, George, you if you're going to pay my flight money, I will go pay my house rent. Huh? So I beg, stop that thing where you did talk. If I want to talk on a matter, I'm not talking about, I'm not come on my name for Namata. I beg. Now God, I use the beg now. All these days they know they mention Pokiyo, Matel. I rest now. They don't mention. I rest. God, I use beg now. Mona just help me. Mona just come on my name. I don't like him. You understand? Not like him. I beg. So that is that about that. I don't know whether what you're saying is true, is real, whether there was a conversation like that. And if there is a conversation like that, that's from the pit of hell. Huh? From the pit of hell. You understand? I know I want to do PR for Nigeria for him, I want to do PR for Alex, boss man, stop him. I think God beg you. I beg you. Huh? Stop him. Now back to the people our invited guests that joined. Already stop out. I will block you. I don't know why they will look me like this. Say I be PR for. I stop well. We did talk about how Peking will get justice. Now they talk about PR. Stop that nonsense, right? Hey, Prince. No, me just shaking now. When it's bomb down by me, she won't clock it. No, not Prince. Prince, how you did, brother? Me. What's your matter now? How you doing? God bless you. How is work? How is family? Hope you're good. Good to see you. Clock it. I want to be shiny. I want to be your daddy. Busy is my girlfriend. When he busy is my girlfriend now. But when he busy is your girlfriend. But I'm glad you're doing good. You understand? It's more like it. Yeah, I know you're a very busy man. And definitely your efforts, your comments, your contribution on G4M, we cannot say that we did not hear your voice. At a particular time, we were hearing your voice. Even when we are not talking about G4M, when we hear that your voice, it rings in our head. God bless you, sir, for all you do. Now, today, I don't want us to be biased. And women supporting women, they were already by. I don't want us to be biased. We're going to say the truth the way it is. We're going to say the truth the way it is. And the Bible is a women support feminists. Are you feminists? Yeah. The matter that we want to discuss today, at every scenario, we're going to be linking it up with G4M. Because the question is, when the Bible says the heart of man is desperately wicked, for me, I'm saying that what Bible means when Bible says the heart of man desperately wicked, it's not just the man. I feel it's that woman in the man. So I don't want to start judging before now. Women are generally wicked. Yes. If you want to argue with me, please Don't send requests yet. I'm not promising you, but now you don't drag me, my beg. But again, if you want me to substantiate that fact, this is a statement of fact. Look at J4M as a whole. Obìnrin ló pọ̀ jù. Wàhálà táwọn obìnrin yẹn ti dálẹ̀ gan-an láti lé lọ́tà àti báyìí. At every junction that we're supposed to do something, àwọn obìnrin yẹn náà ló máa lọ dàrú. So when I say, I know what I'm saying. Ẹ kúrò lórí ẹ̀. Díẹ̀ sì ti lọ́kùnrin àwọn kẹtùkà ọkùnrin 1, 2. 1, 2. And then I'll be 13 obìnrin. So when they say women rule the world, yeah, it's a fact. And that's why the world is so wicked, because they are the one ruling. So if you want to argue with me, please. Kadan kada. But this is my own opinion. Now come again, because some people are saying, but you get mama, but you get wife, you get sister. I'm just saying in general context. I'm not saying everybody. I'm not saying every woman. You understand? The same way we have bad women, we have bad men. The same way we have bad women, we have bad men. So it's not going to be about gender-based today. First of all, let's take that. I'm just saying this. Let me lay down foundation so that we can take that off our mind. It's not going to be gender-based. We want to be sincere. We want to, how do I put it? We want to, it's not women supporting women. It's not men supporting men. A whole lot. At times we see that, even men pass through a whole lot of things, but God, they have this kind of way to shoulder, to cover. You don't really see it on them when they are passing through a lot. The answer is yes. I guess some women too that are passing through a lot that you will not even know 100% correct. Because everybody is wonderfully and fearfully made. We all have our own peculiarity. There are some men too that don't marry Dubai. If they should see snake, now those men go first run come up for that house. But the women go they find stick to kill that snake. So are you saying that man that is running from snake is a man in woman, a woman man? You understand? So let us forget gender. Let us forget gender. Let me first of all clap for the set of women that have openly asked women that opening here now, she DNA. It's not death sentence. No, let me clap for them again. I'm not saying they want to do women supporting women. No. What's your father-in-law allegedly is asking, wants to know the pattern of the grandchild? Should it be a big deal to me? No. But some people say no. Baba must go to court to go and collect executive order, judiciary order. But some women say no, this should not be like that. It's not a death sentence. When we go and do this DNA, so those kind of women, we need to clap. You see those kind of women, they are special women, they don't support that thing in the society. They are not gender-based. If it's wrong, it's wrong. So our discussion today is not going to be about gender-based. We are going to look at Echo and Mayowa. Then we are going to be looking at critically, because I said, at every point in time, there will be similarity. Birthday girl, welcome. God bless you. I prayed for you. You were not here. Anyway, enjoy your day. There's going to be similarity in what you can see in that Mayowa's trait and this MOHBAD case. There's going to be similarity, small. Become small. So we shall be listening. We shall be taking our time to watch. What's it called? We shall be taking our time to watch Echo, to listen. If I can get my hands on it, let's do that. Hold on, guys.
Oh, Jesus.
Guys, hold on. I'm trying to do the videos. So I'm going to be sending invites to one of the convener of this so that we can okay, let's hear him. I've got a panelist here, but he's live here with me, so probably he might be doing his own contribution as a matter. So I don't have a kid. What did I do but just love? People are calling me names, calling me what? Yes, I've paid. He paid me. Alula, he paid me. 10 years of my life. He paid me, Baba. If I had a kid out of wedlock, I've been justified that, my wife can do whatever she wants to do. Up until now that I'm speaking to you, she doesn't know that I saw this message. God forbid I let another man use me, whether deliberately or not. It will shock him. This is a full month of deep thought and making my decision. If he wants to be stubborn and here, I'm more than ready. He is mad in capital letters. He isn't satisfying me sexually. He isn't helping my spiritual life. He isn't spoiling me.
He isn't energetic enough towards any goal. He isn't anything good. Rubbish. I saw a picture.
I don't want us. Should we play? Should we finish playing, or we because we should come on, you know, because now for me the first question I would have loved to ask. Let them send requests. And the local I could need that phone. To block it and yalla yeah. If ladies are here, I want them so that we start. I don't want us to play the whole show so that we'll be talking as you know, because he has listed that he didn't do this, he didn't satisfy, he didn't do that, he didn't do that. Does that he didn't do? So you're going to justify it, but maybe yes, sir. You see, we need to ask the guy from how did he get to that stage? How did he get to that stage? Okay. Now, it's going to be an interesting show tonight. And everybody, please, let me borrow this guy's phrase. Hope we go to trademark it. Gather your popcorn and pick up your popcorn. I mean, your popcorn, you go pick. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, let's continue. I don't actually know that. Take a come body and talk about it. Or we can't play everything, can we? Okay.
After 11 years in a long-distance marriage, our guest woke up to videos and pictures of his wife on Instagram getting married to another man. The reason I'm here is because I feel like men should speak. I'm 48 years old. I don't have a kid. What did I do but just love? People are calling me names, calling me what? He's paid. Yes, I've paid. He paid me. Alula, he paid me. 10 years of my life. He paid me, Baba. If I had a kid out of wedlock, I would have been justified that, my wife can do whatever she wants to do. Up until now that I'm speaking to you, she doesn't know that I saw this message. God forbid I let another man use me, whether deliberately or not. It will shock him. This is a full month of deep thought and making my decision. If he wants to be stubborn and here, and I'm more than ready. He is mad in capital letter. He isn't satisfying me sexually. He isn't helping my spiritual life. He isn't spoiling me.
But you know say truth be told, yeah. Even though the guy did do him, the girl is still, if you want go, the girl is still thought say they do him. He can come up with any film say excuse. Once women don't make up their mind, bro. Say now like if you don't know, you're not more. See, waiting man gather for 20 years. Woman feel spoil them within a twinkle of an eye. When we say go tell you something more, you will not. It's not gonna. So all these excuses that he's saying for me, I will just say that probably once you go in the tomorrow, can anyone you know? So let's continue.
He isn't energetic enough towards any goal. He isn't anything good. Rubbish. I saw a picture.
He isn't anything good. So Uri Kokon to dance boy. That's what women did. Not be say this, woman when you buy motor for, you build house for. Mona not get anything, you go tell you say your mates they buy jets, you buy Korope. That's what them did. So all these messages is reading for me, yeah. Is to say, I get the opportunity to talk to them. I go tell them, bro, this is a normal thing. You understand? He won't go, but he needs to get a reason. You understand? So he's gonna say all this thing for me, I will just toss in a bull crap. You understand? Let's continue. You can my panelists, you can interject me at any time and say,
Okay, of her sitting in a restaurant on a man's leg. Right? It seems like a normal picture. Look at the iPad on the table. What do you see? Let me see. Zoom in. You can zoom in. Let me help you. Look at the iPad on the table. What you see? That's hard for the man's leg. I did it. I didn't have a car. I was ready to meet a Colonel's car. I never get car since I came to Lagos. So you were sending money abroad. I was sending money abroad. I was sending when my mom would call me and tell me the money is too small. Talk about society today. They won't live by. I don't want all this thing to go back Lagos. And that's how my friend had an all-white party. We went for the all-white party. He in day on air, because she will work on. Is a fine young man who was in a long distance marriage for 11 years. After 11 years in a long distance marriage, our guest woke up to videos and pictures of his wife on Instagram getting married to another man. In his response, and I quote partly, "My people, thanks for the calls and messages. I really appreciate you all. As he shocked una, now so he shocked me too. I have overcome the hard parts. Make we not talk too much because the story long, well. End of quote here. And I ask you, Mr. Robert Bamidele Epeyon Epo, before the shocking revelation of Saturday, April 11th, 2026, how did you meet?" Okay, so go back to 2015. I've been a big Calabar boy. So one of the biggest MCs at the time. And I woke up one morning to a message from her. He sent me DM. He said, okay, I send her my number. You know how Instagram did that time? He liked pictures, he liked my picture, I like his picture, I like my dress. He came to my DM. He said, I send her my number. It was funny, I was like, who's this person? Because I like people who get good sense of humor. So I texted her my number. So she called. Apparently, in day on air, because she was working with Bazobia at the time. And so I think her shift was like 5 a.m. or so. Starts at 5 a.m. And this was like early. I would wake up for morning now, just the press phone, So I sent her number and he called me. And so we begin the gist, they talk. Days turned into weeks. In fact, like after a week or two, we come Calabar. I said, I get wedding for Enugu that weekend. So he's like, oh, did they try avoid to pay flight ticket? I said, no. Oh yeah, come. When you come, you fly back from Enugu to Lagos because there's no direct flight from. At that time, there was no flight from Calabar to Enugu. So Calabar to Enugu by road. So she come. That was the first time I saw her. My brother, where did she come to Calabar? She came to Calabar, yeah. Okay. So she fell in love. I think that it was.
But
No.
Lincoln. You understand this thing with this guy? How did they meet? You know, that time, yeah, na normal thing. That time where social media just say, imagine that time where BlackBerry just come out. Can I get your PIN? You understand? That's where it starts from. And some people, like that, they tell me, when we say everything they blissful till now. You understand? But the fact that a lady gets to your DM first, not mean say the lady live weak or a bad or now show. No. You understand? So whatever Auna means for me is insignificant. Now we to play out for the matter. Yeah, let's go on.
Okay, so in reach, income, my friend had an all-white party. We went for the all-white party. Back, I get pictures. Nobody say, went for the all-white party. Next day we went to Enugu. From Enugu, and go back Lagos. And, that's how the relationship goes on. They go back and forth, So wait, before we go on this back and forth here, from the beginning, she texted you. Yes. You sent her your number. Yes. And you were talking for a period of 2 weeks. About before that. She requested to come and see you. Yeah. Maybe you extend the invitation.
You know how we talk now? When are we going to see, me, I'm at the work, I'm going to work, because I was working at the radio as well in Calabar.
What radio?
Hit FM. I was working with the state radio at the Paradise FM, but that time I moved to Hit FM. And so, okay. She said, okay. I said, okay, oh yeah. She wants to come to Calabar. Okay, come to Calabar. But I have a wedding this weekend.
This was in a period of 2 weeks.
Yes.
And she basically initiated like most of.
Now, I'm not. Why is this guy insisting on 2 weeks?
It's not far, but it's not well. It can even be a space of a week. You understand? It's not far. The guy enter ADM, no be new thing. You understand? So you see this guy, if a woman walks up to you and tries to, if a woman approaches you as a guy, we have this level of pride, that be bad guy.
Now you find pass. Yeah, now you find you come.
So that I think that for me, when he's talking, really got to his head, really felt like the biggest boss, like say, me now. He said, you can hear from what he said. He said he was doing well, he was good, fine boy, station to another, he was doing well with himself. So, for a lady to slide into your DM at that point in time and, looking for you up and down and all that.
He mentioned one thing about they started liking each other's picture. So it was from picture. So apparently the lady liked, and it's not even a bad thing. If a lady likes your picture, it's not a bad thing yet. And you too, you follow suit. Yeah. But say that time, we don't do this thing before now. We say, if I just meet like this, you want to see who there behind that picture. Whether you go continue the racket or no, now more they go.
See, I like women that are up, because me, I always get DMs, I get advances from women. The ones who they play the fine boy role. I always get DMs, you understand? And why they shock you with that idiot? I don't go respond. The ones who I like you like her. It was the way she sent the message.
The audacity.
Oga.
The way she sends the message. Now, hold on. This guy now, I go question him. If you get a lot of DMs from lady, why you now particular the way? What is about? Show constructor. You bring a lot of money.
Don't worry, he liked the lady. He loved her.
You don't tell us now. K, you just joined this live. You know, come feed. K. K now. I'm young Babo to do right.
Yeah.
He joined this live now. He joined. I know that he fake account.
Don't confuse.
He's not that confused. You don't say now. Okay, hope all is well. We dey hail you from here, me and Lincoln. Yeah, let's continue our show.
Oya now, I beg, send it on. Oya now, send us your number. It was funny. So I sent the number, she called, and we just clicked immediately with the gist. It was great. She came after 2 weeks of talking. She came to Calabar on her sleep.
Yes, always you need that difference. No, that one. The dream. No, they don't sleep. They dream. Which they go. But the ladies on this panel, they are not talking. Is it that you never reached talking stage? Yeah? But Sanolua to sing. Okay. Auntie Wendy. Sorofa. In color zone, be that. Say Sorofa. Okay. Àwọn obìnrin wo ló máa ń like topic? Mo need àwọn obìnrin tó máa ń like topic. Tó máa engage.
Engage properly.
Tó máa engage gidi. Let's go on.
I'm like, everybody is now. We know. No.
Ma, initiated it. Ma, we request not to go by a who initiated now? We deal with you.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mama Wendy. I don't know who I'm just saying, I don't know if it's a female or a male. And to everybody in the comment section, good evening, all. Before you go, I want to say something. You said something about insignificance, like slide into the guy's DM. For me, kind of be logical in my explanation, maybe along the line, the emotional. But first, let's be logical before we go into emotional. So, for a lady to slide into guy's DM, for me, it is very significant. Why do I say that? The society, don't let me say society, we all know that it's
Can you
not
use
like
big deal or no big deal so that that's significant? I only get it on fire. So yeah.
yeah, okay. So it's not a big deal for a lady to slide into a guy's DM. Or in another way around, some ladies will feel like it's a big deal. Yes. To me, it's a signal for a lady to go into a guy's DM. See, there are different kind of women. Mayowa is an alpha woman. If you look at the definition of an alpha woman, someone who is a go-getter. She gets whatever, she goes to any length to get whatever she wants. Nothing can stop her. Nothing will hinder her. Whatever she wants to get at any point in time, she will use every means to get that thing. That's who she is.
So sorry, if from what you said now, yeah, that means I can conclude that Mayowa, you know, say that time we just this girl I must knock her, I must get her. So you go to Mayowa, you go to the back put yeah.
Well, I say that that's your question.
No. From what no. I want us to be practical. From what you said now, she's a go-getter.
I'll take that. Yeah, she has.
Let me call for you. Hold on. Let me address somebody. Boss man, I said something before you joined this live, and somebody sent me what you said about me the last time you were addressing K Crown, and you said that that it was because your daddy, some people want to be Baba. No, hold on, let me quickly claim. The your daddy, some people want to be Baba's PRO. That is why I don't know where you hear that from. If it's true, please, anybody that tell you that is lying from the pit of hell, please. Not be me. My level passed down one, bro. I beg. I don't get issue with anybody. God, I use beg you. So I don't tell you now. So next time, go if you talk, if not true, then tell you. So tell the person in a lying lie. Because there was no point in time I said that for crying out loud. Me like this. Now even you lower my GP now, bro. But I'm going to continue our program. Thank you. Sanolu to say alpha let's do. She's an alpha girl. She's a go-getter. So yeah.
Now, for that significant, what you said is insignificant. For me, it's very big deal. So it's a sign, it's a signal for me, for someone, a lady, to slide into somebody's game, a guy's game. I said, give me your contact now. And you know, another thing for me, well, maybe you play. So by the time you play, we can pause and address, you know, and continue.
Okay.
Let me just stop.
Yeah.
Honorable Young Daddy, and let me just quickly say this. I'm very sorry, I was at work, so I just kept quiet. Okay. You see, this girl had her plans from day one. She knew what she wanted. From the first time, you know, because I will tell you, where we are from, you know, then 10, 12 years ago, they had this relationship. At that time, it's not very common for ladies to really talk to a guy, you know. You still want to be doing. She knew what she wanted from day one. And when you, later as we go on, you find out that guy is a second marriage. She already had a marriage before this guy. So let's continue.
Okay, man. Thank you. Let me clap for my panel. Yeah, really. Clock it. I don't know why this live you cannot gift. I don't know why they restrict me from. You cannot. I don't know. Let's just continue and enjoy the show.
I don't know how we started, but we started kissing from the airport, my brother. So the chemistry between two of us, I don't know what it was crazy. The chemistry was off the hook. Oh my God. I'm a popular Calabar boy. I was everywhere. There were girls all around me. And then immediately she came. Everybody gonna say, they won't be where they come from. Lagos, come find this guy. She kept going back. We kept going back.
Cell battery, please charge.
I'll go come Lagos. I was staying in the apartment, 2251 or something. Small cubicle like this. I would day Lagos 2-3 days. Go day for the same room, you know. Our friends were in, you know how Cleveland gets this thing for people. And you know, it was mad. And between May, this happened in May 2015. Between May and August, I knew I was going to get married.
When did you
I proposed on my birthday.
What drove you to propose? What was that thing that made you propose?
We were always having conversations now, you know. And she told me that she was previously married. And I didn't care. You know, I didn't care. I said, I'm going to tell you something.
Your daddy.
Okay.
Yeah, he said something that I didn't care. She told me she had gone married. Point.
Now let me establish on. Okay.
Yes.
Now she said, for me, at the talk, I'm gonna be saying this from the guy's perspective. Yeah. When woman tell you say I don't marry before, if a woman where you want chop clean mouth, if you no concern you, if you no reason now, you understand? Now, for me, I was expecting him to have asked what led. How was the marriage? What happened? What made you guys? Went apart? Kilo for divorcing, you know. At least you should ask so that you have, you still have one or two things to say. Let's continue. Would rather tell you, it would rather make you run. You know how you're gisting with somebody. It would rather make you run or stay. And I was like, what is this? So I was married before. Okay.
At what point did she tell you that?
I can't remember, but it's obviously before I proposed. Because, I can't propose to somebody who's married.
And did she tell you how many times she's been married before?
At that time, no. She just told me I was previously married, and I didn't even get to know the person's name. I didn't bother to ask. These are the things I didn't ask. Thank you. When they said he was carried away by the fantasy. Now, if you go, when they ask this guy, say una knock. Now, check out the expression of that. How they respond to that knocking. That knocking was something else. Probably the Calabar boy when they came, say him be. Because you get one place when they talk about say it's not satisfying way they mention say in a Calabar boy. You understand? You get some kind of people where you go jam, where they not be Calabar. You understand? Where we say, man, you go cut cap, give them say, oh boy, you must say if you try now V12 you carry. You get. So he was carried away by that by. She's insatiable. Now let's go kill her. Okay, let's go. I was madly in love. I didn't ask. So you get, let me ask. You got together in May, yeah, and on your birthday in August, yeah, you had proposed, yeah. Before you got together with her in May, and then your birthday in August, did you think about marriage? No. Did it cross your mind as a guy man way fine? I be like professional bachelor at the time, you know. I was Calabar fine boy. I was the first MC in Calabar to buy a car. You see that thing where they talk. Calabar fine boy. Calabar fine boy. You go not see. Even without this guy going forward, I go feel tell you say now this kind of guy will be say they go the pride for women. Yes, now. It's not like the Calabar fine boy before. You understand? So any woman will see you, gas, you understand? Or you go to the best way we clock it for. Let's go on. You get? I was living in, my parents were late. My mom died in 2009 in November. My dad died in January. So, and we're just three boys. My elder brother works in New York. My younger brother was working with, what they call it, Nigeria at the time. You know, so I was living in a big house, just two of us. Me and my brother. So I was living large. I wasn't paying rent. I wasn't paying anything. The state government gave my granny they named the airport in Calabar after my grandma. So anywhere I go, oh hey, Mama Berebo, you know that kind of thing. So that's my grandma. You know, so I was living large. So I didn't think I was going to ever leave.
You don't see them. You all those things I ain't that time. When they use I be fine boy, they get the name. You understand? Normal. She'll put him as a way they talk without disrespecting him. If you come up put it for that guy, you just come ordinary. His style of song don't even appeal to me. With all the respect, get some people will say now their style of song with that. You understand? So let this guy what bro, Echo, kill soy. The first thing first, yeah, as a guy, and see that time when they grow up, yeah, when how many times some of you you know how many times when they go they use wedding they pursue me, you must marry Nibo. You understand? Not to now talk of you met a girl in that space of that time. You understand? Not even spending much time. You guys were not staying in the same place. Apparently, tobacco Lord Dre. Oh no, what don't she? You understand? You know, say get one saying that time we be saying that we say now big we day with you be oh no, bro. If you don't come yeah, I get cool panelists for here today.
Your daddy, I'm very sorry. You know, another thing is this. Echo does not know that my mama na Magnetico, you know, Mayowa came for what she wanted to come for. You know, so we told Sonia, one time I do about Debiero, by Magnetico Debiero, see. Oh, the Bosheri, you see, a cat, everything, in a good way.
Okay, let's continue. Because by Salato since to prepare mine, only I'm a day because of my emotional. I'm continue.
Leave Calabar. You get. I mean, we'll have events and the state government will call, and when it's my turn, I'll use it to tease the governor. I'll be like, Your Excellency, you know, maybe I'll give you an example. Say maybe in America, the JFK airport, you know, can you just this one that the airport is named after my grandma? Can you? I was doing that. I was the first MC in Calabar to be charging 100K. I didn't have rent to pay. I was just buying fuel, buying food. I had no responsibility per se. My brothers were working. I was working. So there was really nothing for me to, you know, there was no girlfriend. And mind you, because of the kind of work I do, people, they feel, say, once you look at me, people would say, this boy na playboy. So they labeled me a playboy in Calabar.
Now, I have another question. You know, is a concern. He said there was no girlfriend at the point in time. You understand? But he was the one that said again that he got a lot of DAs. Ladies, you know. So Nilo Bobo want to slide in, see, you picked Mayowa at the point. So the other people that have been sliding in before Mayowa, why did you pick? You get what I'm saying? So after
He doesn't like those ones. He probably doesn't like those ones, and maybe those ones do not allow him to start kissing them the first day. But Mayowa will very yes,
only taste.
Because at some point he said, I like babe we get big yash and we get breast, and Mayowa get everything.
Big breast, big yash.
Then only Mayowa get everything. Only so.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I need only Mayowa then ni bobo.
And in my I'll Instagram you know. That's what
if you call my name, that one we like woman.
Fine. I'm the woman, but she no fine. Leave her.
But you know one thing, yeah? One thing is this. When it comes to fine, now fine is relative. What a man sees as fine, some women don't even see it as fine. So for me, fine rara, it is a relative statement. You understand?
Yeah. But the thing is this, I will tell you for free, the sex was what got into his head.
That it was just the sex.
Now,
For the sex, you did not even ask any motive for kokole. You didn't ask Akilo Shele. You just didn't care. You didn't bother.
now, man. Let me now talk about that aspect. Now, the fact that he's a Calabar boy. Now, there are two things that comes to your mind if a guy meets a Calabar lady. In fact, one thing comes to your mind. Where are you from? I'm from Calabar. Or I'm from Akwa Ibom.
I think it's for their girls, but their guys are not like that. But their girls are like that.
Oh, hold on, man. You cannot confirm that, except you're telling us that you're speaking from experience. Are you speaking from experience?
Very, sir.
Okay. For me, I want to believe that definitely in every man, every man you meet, there will be a point in time that you have somebody that you've come across in your lifetime that you'll be like, clock it, you understand? When we say that memory will still be there, no matter who you can't deal with, you understand? So I will not take what you said away from this context of what we're discussing, because apparently they've started talking before they saw each other. That means whether you like him or yes, he's not boy now. As of that time, the girls who not baby, they would don't reason talk about sexual thing going. In fact, I think sex are going to reform. They've had that conversation. In fact, so it goes okay. When the girl come play for him, one play ele go afro juju lele over paradise there. And got married to okay, let's talk it together and let's continue to enjoy the analysis. Thank you.
Women always follow me, but the thing is, I never follow through. My friends used to say that I be striker, like I did like striker when you score goal. As not striker now.
My brother like it. The 22nd of March 2026, Arsenal they were topping the league with almost 9 points. A month after they won top Arsenal, may our glory never look like that of Arsenal. Our 11 tower. Díẹ̀ ló kù kó ṣe. I'm going to pariwo gan gbà gan wọ́n ní ìyá wọn gbága kíní kan orí ìjẹ́wọ́ náà díẹ̀ ló kù ó fẹ́ dé tí ò ní dé ẹ̀jọ̀ ẹ̀yà sáráfà múlà ló kọ́ fún mi. Let's continue.
Let's continue. They say I did like striker when you score goal. So you know those kind of people that girls are always around them, but they don't don't really do anything with it. Girls come to my house, sleep overnight. I don't do anything.
You don't do anything. Clock it. And another way to clock can be that, But you can't. Now the question again is: if girls keep coming to your house, you don't do. One now came the first time, you can't do again, bro.
You need to check this guy.
I'm sure say you be bad guy. You better tell us the truth. I mean, you better tell me anything when you thought that true. I'm on the floor. They go
Do anything I say I don't do anything. And you people should what makes my or what different? I just want to say, you see, it's just like when you see your wife. Hey, you will know that this person, they say that the man knows the woman that he wants to get married to.
hey,
That's intuition. Would you say?
is that true? When you see, because you get some people who say,
I'll talk for you. I did a lot.
no go your profile. Just
I did a lot of beautiful ladies, and when I dated this particular person, I said, God, just plug this one.
make clock am for you.
Make just plug am for me.
Okay, now only how you reason say
And only share it.
really.
Yes.
So you're exceptional. Let me clap for you. Sorry, I got one side. Let's take that as a good cognizance here. Thank you very much. In case you don't know, I'm with Abby Lincoln here. He's a very good friend, brother from another mother. Let's continue enjoying the show. In hindsight, it was, look, she was really your wife. At the time, yes. See, even at that last year, as I speak to you, even at that last year, when she came to Nigeria, that I sent money for her to buy a ticket and she came to Nigeria. So wait, we go to this last year. Look, we go back to the years before last year. Now, you proposed in August of 2015. Yeah. Just tell us the circumstances surrounding the proposal. Remember, I said you live for Calabar. Yeah. Very big in Calabar. We were working. Yeah. She lived in Lagos at the time. Yeah. Working also. Yeah. So how did you people the conversation around that? Oh, you know what this shocked me? See, even this guy that time, Lagos babe, they go warn you. But for the fact that he even get the mind, you won't marry na Lagos babe, boo, that Lagos. Okay, it's 2015. Kò sí kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí ní Lagos. Tí ò ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní 2015 now. Sure. Oh, gbogbo wa tó máa ń ṣe OG, tó máa ń fi igi súnmọ́gi ní okay, let's good afternoon, Prince Prince. Yes. I didn't think about it too much. So I proposed in August. Let's power up, please. So at the time, Film House had a cinema in Calabar to open the cinema, and that time was the only cinema in Calabar. So they opened the cinema, and that was when Fantastic Four was premiering. So they had like a celebrity watch, whatever, bring people to come and watch it, So while we were at the cinema watching the movie, a friend of mine had arranged with a friend of mine to go and put, petals and all that on the bed, because it was my birthday. So after that, the plan was to go around different hotels, because I didn't want us to stay in the plan was the idea was I didn't want us to stay in the house. So okay, we don't work out, go. So after the whole thing ended quite late, we now started driving, went to the first hotel. Oh, I don't like this room. Of course, I had already made plans in the hotel. I don't like this room. Let's check this other one. I had a photographer friend that was already waiting for me at the other hotel. Went to this other hotel. Oh, I don't like this one. Went to the last hotel. And they're like, okay, do you have the... So, let me see the room. So I'd already planned with them. So when they opened the room, we should open it. They saw the marry on the... Hey, clock it. Sure. Clock it. I mean, you buy it. Okay. The way we talk, yeah, is a lover boy. He's a lover. From when they talk, he's a lover boy. In fact, I feel like if society did this kind of life, yeah, I feel like ask and say, before he meets that Maiwa, how many women we don't knock? You understand? But let's continue. And all that. Yeah, so, so we got engaged, and from there we now went to the club. The club at that time, Calabar had just one club as well. So they hosted me. And that we started the relationship. I started coming more to Lagos. She would drive all the way from the island to pick me up at the airport. Every time I came to Lagos, she used to pick me up at the airport. See, I had never felt like that towards a woman before. Let me not lie. I had never felt like that towards a woman before. So I didn't think it twice. So we got married in November after proposing in August. 22nd of November, 29th, I can't remember. And I think either 22nd or 29th. In fact, the reason why we chose that day was because that was the only free day I had in the month of November. As an MC, of course, you know.
Time busy.
Yes, so that was the only free day. So that's how I booked we fixed my wedding date on that day. So now you're married to somebody who lives in Lagos. Yes. You are busy, very big in Calabar. Yeah. How did you manage that situation? I didn't want to move to Lagos because at the time I was doing well. In Lagos, I'm paying almost how much? 7 million, 5 million for rent. That can get you a duplex in Calabar. Now, at this point, there was never a discussion between both of them after marriage. That what are we going to be doing? Where are we going to reside? For them to come together, you know. The only thing that will do a boy now to just marry. You're a newly wedded couple. You're still staying in Calabar. One is staying in Koto Wenji. Professor,
I noticed from the way the guy is talking, you can sense this boy is a mommy's boy.
he will have victory.
You know, you are talking like as if you are not talking like a matured man. A matured man would talk the way I talk. You are giving us details of how you made this, how you are doing this, or you've never felt like this before. Trust me, it's a mommy's boy that would, you know.
Okay, if in fact, there's no
one of my
marry. See, every marriage counselor to Baloba. Once you are married, now suppose they stay together. One could have bond within. In fact, if you're bonding, it will take you 5 years staying together. Not even apart. That 5 years going to more and
it should be like one of his first small relationship I has had. He has not had experience with women.
He was just doing basic. Maybe he was just doing fine boy.
Exactly. Nǹkan tó ń ṣe gangan nìyẹn. Àbẹ́ ṣé ká conclude pé nepo baby ti wà ń gbà yẹn náà. Oró sàn bí nepo baby.
Ìwọ tún ní nepo ìgbélé tó gbé mi dé báyìí. Nepo báyìí. Nepo. Àti Wendy kí ni nepo ẹjọ́ àṣìṣe.
Wọ́n máa láwọn nepo baby, àwọn ọmọ dájì, àwọn ọmọ olówó, àwọn náà máa ń pè nepo dájì.
Okay.
Àjẹbọ́tà something like that. Àwọn àjẹbọ́tà tó tún bàjẹ́ tó wà
Because how women go anything they go only you know they married, you be fine, but women they come your house, they sleep, they go, and they touch them.
Your daddy, you know those kind of boys, you know, those days, so that they just like women to be around them. A lot of kids ask me out, I say, ask the Kokonu out. Fly polo
mommy, you're very mommy, you're big grandma. You're very good. Some people they like
boys there, and a lot of girls will be flocking around them. Because later, Mayowa kept saying him, I want to release lady. She said in those days, I told you, you'll be telling all those girls the things you don't tell me. Chemo, be pay only text to answer some girls, be you're so pretty, you're so I think later, Mayowa sent all that out today. You know, that the lady, you know. So, girls, I used to count girls now flock around him. And then naturally, what are the people to like sex? So my what in your expectations. So much my what your boy your bottom for machine. And then you give me the best. So at that point, can you see Womaya one more go day, Shemo. So Batola America was an easy way for her to go her own way.
Yeah, okay. Then let's anything show you with America, which you are named Calabar. You be a big boy, I'm telling you. So I didn't want to come to Lagos, not because I couldn't afford it, but I could afford it in Calabar. I was doing well in Calabar. I was the first MC to drive a car in Calabar. I was the first MC to always perform for the government. I was doing things. That's how I got to know most of the celebrities in Lagos, because they'll come to Calabar and we are all in the green room. So when I moved to Lagos, this Calabar boy, what did you do here? I'm in Lagos now. Really? So that's how I got to know most of them, you know. And then, after a while, she said, oh, you know what? What do you think of us relocating? Let's relocate now. This was after I moved to Lagos. In fact, comedians in Calabar were using me as material. Say when man marry, now woman they come in house. This one marry, now woman carry and go in house. They were using me as material. You get? And I moved to Lagos, you know, and it was hard. It was it was hard because I wasn't getting gigs. I can stay months without gigs. You get? I didn't know that. But me, I'm a Calabar boy. I can cook. There was a time we were always fighting because she was always buying food. She would buy food from all these. It was when I came to Lagos. Let me know that she can't cook. I don't know. Mama, she no cook for you. Once or twice. But the thing is, Eko tó yẹ kó wọ́n lè wọ́n ta rodo, Eko pupa, Eko tó ti gbá, wọ́n ta lórí queue. Yes, wọ́n lè ṣe bẹ̀ lórí. Ma?
Yeah, that.
Ma?
So this guy said he left Calabar, he moved down to Lagos to meet Mayowa.
Mayowa married.
Abi?
Yes, Mayowa.
So as a man, the so-called man of the house, you left your own place. Is it not Mayowa? Mayowa lo yẹ kó lọ bá ní Calabar.
No, hold on. There's another twist to that, though.
Olúwatósìn ìgbọ́kọ ló ṣe kò ṣègbéyàwó ìgbọ́kọ náà.
Thank you very much. Yes, let me finish. For me, it's not supposed, no matter what. Even if Mayowa is earning, some people might not want to go with this methodology. Even if Mayowa is earning more in Lagos, as a man, you are the man of the house. This guy, na simple boy. Okay, let me use that one. Not be man. It's not man. He will instruct Mayowa to come down to Calabar. Like, I'm starting my home. This is where I want to start our life. Not him. Now, he went to Lagos. He was in Lagos for 2 good years, doing nothing. Mayowa was feeding him. He was doing everything for good 3 years. And you feel like the lady should not react. Okay, now. Okay.
Let's go there.
Now, thank you very much. Thank you very much, my wonderful panelists. Now, and I want us to note one thing. What I want us to note is that the fact that I'm still going to say it is because they did not have pre-marriage discussion. If they had pre-marriage discussion, I don't think they will be here. Now, why am I saying this? The fact that I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it, look at it this way. If Mayowa was in United States or was in UK or in Canada or in Australia, and Mayowa came home and they've been having a relationship, which it has happened a whole lot of times in Nigeria, that wedding. Then from there, are you going to say that you should move Mayowa from United States and come to Nigeria? No, but where they missed it was that they were supposed to have a discussion before the marriage that, okay, where are we going to settle? You are in, what's it called? You are in Lagos. I'm in Calabar. Now, this is how much I make in Calabar. This is how much I make in Lagos. If you leave Lagos for Calabar, what I make in Calabar will sustain us as couple. You understand? Before you get what you're getting, before you get a job or your line, blah, blah, blah. So there was no clarity as regards of what happens after marriage. So for me, there's another side to it. To buy my in Canada. Yes, ma'am. Blame in Canada, it should be the man. No. Hold on. I'm just hold on. God bless you, Grandma Wendy. God bless you.
Grandma
Wendy.
They were talking about the wedding. He just said, I want to wed. I want to go. So marriage.
There's Mama me now, you the good evening, man. And then it told her, ìgbéyàwó gba gudugudu méje.
ọmọ tó ń sọ ìgbọ́kọ̀ ló ṣe kò ṣègbéyàwó ìgbọ́kọ̀ ló ṣe fún.
Let's go on.
Lagos, that I found out that they have what is that cook? Mama Put. No, not Mama Put.
Imports now, imports.
Yes, it's when I came to Lagos that I found. I go to the market. I cook. I can cook. There was a time that we had issues in our marriage, and we had to see a counselor or something. Not a therapist, a counselor. And when I told the counselor that this woman doesn't cook, you know, she will veg, she will shout, she will do. In the midst of the counseling, she busted out crying. You know, making me look like as if I was the bad person. Papa, I did go market, I did cook, I did. See, let me tell you something, eh? My wife stayed, she has stayed this is 7 years, 7 years US. I never collect $1 from her. I never took $1 from her.
Mommy, I mean, you want to say something?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's continue. Let's continue.
No. Oh, yes, sir. Sir. Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, Auntie Oluwatosin and everybody. I won't see you meeting guy before you 3 o'clock. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming out to do this.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for treating us. And let me start by this, sir. I will never blame this man right here, because man has every right to speak out. That is number one. Number two, men has every right to cry when they needed to cry. And it is the responsibilities of ladies or women to help them. You know, we should give them a shoulder when they need it.
To wipe their tears.
Exactly. It is not that women only. We should not be women only. When women come out, in fact, I'm not ready for that nonsense in my life. Anyway, I'm not ready for that anymore. Now, number 10, I will say is, this guy loved that lady and he loved her genuinely. And what actually he did was, Nigeria, men they control. He did not want to base his own marriage in him controlling. That is the mistake he made. He wants to do like the abroad that because I'm the man of the house, that doesn't mean I should be on top of everybody.
Okay, I understand what mommy is saying. I don't know, maybe she's true.
No, sir. You know, he doesn't want to be the alpha and the omega of everything. Whatever I say, it must stand. Whatever I say, it must stand. Let me give my wife the access to talk as well. Not knowing, giving that lady the access or the opportunity to speak or to give an advice in the marriage. She will go 1 million. One thing, she will go 1 million. One opportunity the guy gave her as a wife and as a woman that you two let okay, whatever you say, we will do it. The lady is going 1 million above the guy. And which is very, very, very wrong. I am not saying the guy is wrong, but it is the lady is very wrong for doing that to that guy. There is nothing there. It's not a wrong thing. Okay, an opportunity of going to abroad came in. let's go. Ṣebí Nàìjíríà yẹn náà la wà tó jẹ́. See, let me tell you a story. Here in America, I heard the story of a particular guy and a particular man yẹn, ó máa ń ṣe bí àwọn ayé àtijọ́ yẹn fún ìyàwó ẹ̀. Débi pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ báyìí kò raṣọ fáwọn ọmọ, kò rà fún ìyàwó, kò treat ìyàwó dáadáa. Ẹbí ìyàwó l'Amẹ́ríkà yìí ni o, ẹbí ìyàwó ló máa ń ra aṣọ tí àwọn ọmọ máa wọ̀. Débi pé tó bá ra oúnjẹ sílé, ó máa lébẹ̀lì ẹ̀, do not touch. Nísìnyí, oníkálukú ti go their separate ways. Tó bọ̀bọ́ yẹn wá rí pé òkè ìyàwó òun lè lọ Nàìjíríà, ó lè lọ sí abroad. Opportunity ó wà níbẹ̀, ó fi sílẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ ẹ má bínú, I'm going ahead of this. Ẹ jẹ́ má bínú kan.
Jẹ́ ká ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn ọ̀dọ́ àwọn àti ìwà ní kàràbà mọ́ mi.
As for me, ẹ má bínú sir, I get to go back to Calabar. There is nothing wrong in that guy. Let me say it this way. There is nothing wrong in that guy going to Lagos. What is wrong is, ṣé ó ti ríṣẹ́? Because ó yẹ kó wá iṣẹ́ kó tó lọ s'Èkó. Ṣé iṣẹ́ yẹn ti sú ọ?
Now, let me just say to what you said. First of all, we have cultural indifferences. Difference in their culture. Normally, tó bá yẹ pé Calabar ni Máyọ̀wá wà ní, ẹ kò lè kó lọ sílé Máyọ̀wá o. You understand? They both reside in the same state. The guy cannot move to the girl's house. No. The girl will have to come to his house. Now, if you say Equinox do the mistake is normally, in the entertainment world, Lagos has stand out as number one. There's no how, say, I don't care how much you're making in all other states. When it comes to entertainment, there is professionals. Lagos is the headquarters. And I think if he has found his feet as an MC in Lagos, he will have made more money than Calabar. You understand? So, which will have been more easy for him. So, the fact that they could take time now to fit into the system of Lagos as to get more popularity, he said that he builded connect with the celebrities that was coming to Calabar as of that time, He got to Kofi Bera. When you get back to Lagos, you're supposed to meet those guys, tell them that, Baba, I don't land on a state to I beg, Umona connect me, Umona do one thing or the other. So getting himself established first. He did not make a wrong move because of his profession. It was not a wrong move. You understand? Lagos was the market for him. Every artist wants to have their headquarters in Lagos because that's where the market is. So.
But okay, your daddy, let's look at it this way. Because the entertainment, and then Mayowa is also in radio. She was a presenter. I mean, why couldn't he say, okay, Mawa, you know what? If you bring these vibes from Lagos to Calabar, Oma, open up a lot of things, bring the Lagos, the Lagos vibe. They could have done that as well.
Now, let's go back to practical. And this is what is obtainable. Tell me, there is no artist, I'm still saying it now, way back, even when the P-Square, P-Square started in Jos. They had to move to Lagos. Because Lagos was the market for them. Now, this is it, Let me just even say this. This is it. You have 10 million naira. With 10 million naira, you can build a house in Ekiti State. But with 10 million naira, can you build a house in Lagos State? You understand? So you will make more money even as an engineer. You make more money in Lagos than in Calabar. You understand? So for him to have moved, now this is what he should have told them in that interview, that why I decided to go to Lagos was because even his own MC career will have gone more better
in Lagos.
In Lagos. But again,
Calabar no, they were carrying my year, but one more.
Lagos carrying my year.
Which I agree with you. Start to want to do what your son. You understand? Because my wife to the marriage content becomes the second one. She peace low fashion low fat because I don't want Calabar laid back. Life you understand? So if Tomati don't do Sonny, want any direction, if you told John okay, where I can Calabar for 2-3 years, to I can move more Johnny understand
There was no
which I agree with you, you know, very yes.
Let's go.
When she was leaving, I have an uncle. He has a big company in oil and gas. I told him that my wife is traveling. She's relocating. He said, are you sure? I said, it's for our own good. She will go. I had to, in all of this, I had to lie. Both of us, we didn't tell our families that the plan was for her to go with B1B to do arranged marriage, which I agreed to. And I was, in fact, when they found out my family and her family, they found out last year that it was arranged marriage.
See all this thing here, and see this thing when they do. Think by a break in any. Only Bobokun, I don't know whether you come across that guy. We thought say he get full license, in license, I be drive, all this truck, blah 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 blah. Yeah. I almost go.
JCT me. One not your London in bed.
I hear this, they don't come on the guy for work.
Everything don't go on social media.
You understand? So there's some things you don't meant to even say. Yeah, because let's continue.
It called me. Said, are you aware that your wife did arrange marriage? I said, yes. And the man told me you're a fool.
Was she the one that talked you into the arranged marriage?
Yes, because it would get her green card.
So she suggested?
Yes. And then she got the arranged marriage. In fact, the day that she was going to do the marriage, she called and was crying. Oh, this should have been you. I was like, don't worry, just for a period of time.
Yes, sir, you. Baby, but what you know, I won't come see now. I won't come there, Louis, but I go on the Yahoo on the. Let me tell you something. I saw you, but I'm not girl. No. This arranging as a man, you are the head of the house. What do you follow? Meanwhile. Why? Hold on. Now, the point for me now is why will the person they crying on arranging marriage? To be arrangements in it. Because it's not emotionally attached. You understand? I want your now.
You know that the end soon sorrow by it. You share emotion. Not in story before then. Emotion about. And non-share emotion.
She told me to delete all my pictures, all our pictures. If you know us, if you know Robbie and Maya back then, when Instagram was 15 seconds, you will know that we used to do a lot of content. Now, let me tell you the backstory behind all those content. Before we shoot one content, we don't fight fire.
Very stupid girl. Very extremely. She now came out. It might be true, it might not be. Pẹ̀lú ìjọba tá a wà nínú ẹ̀ yìí. Pẹ̀lú ìjọba tá a wà nínú ẹ̀ yìí. Ó rò pé òun ti di citizen. Wọ́n á gbàdánù lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Aláìníròònù obìnrin. Ó wá bọ́ta ó ń jójú ẹ̀sìn, ó ń jójú ẹlẹ́yà. Kò mọ̀ yí pé gbogbo eléyìí are children will come out later in life and see all these things.
I'm not talking about it. It's not real. It was fake. It's fake in my age. Let's go on, please.
So I was just okay, you do like this, and then the way she would talk to me to do like this and do like this, it was kind of like demeaning sometimes. So by the time because she was me, I don't up till now I don't know how to edit on my phone. So Instagram videos, you have to transfer your message. Okay. You have to transfer your message in 15 seconds. So whatever content you're putting out, we'll do it, you edit it, and then we post. And people are like, oh, I love this couple, this and that. There was a time my church did a
a competition for couples, and they wanted couples to go to Dubai. They posted couples pictures on their Instagram page, and then the couple with the highest likes, it was us. They paid that in 2016 or 20, they gave us $1,000 to go to Dubai. Everything, all expense paid. We got to Dubai. It was as if she was in. My wife's very
Domineering.
yes, very domineering. The only 2 times that I put my foot down, and I said, this will not happen, was when she said, I came to Lagos, I don't get a car. She said she wanted to sell the car. I said, if you sell the car, how are we going to be moving around? She said she would add more, she would buy, of course, me, I don't get money now. So she was one like I was bossing you around. So I said, no, we'll sell this car. That was the first one. Second one was when she said she wanted us to move to a bigger house. And I said, no, I don't want to move to a bigger house. I like this place where we did. She said, no, we move to a bigger house. With all these back and forth. She tried to tell her friends. We now went to the place after, just before the Aja Bridge. There's one place like that where there's big compound, 4-bedroom. I just went there because I knew my mind was made up that I was not going to. I mean, where I'm staying, my house is where I've done more since I came to Lagos. I know people that they will stay in the house and then after a year they move. I just like the places, the proximity to VI, to Lekki, is not far, especially now that they've done the road. But in 2017, I stumbled on a message, my friend, and I knew that if I screenshotted it and sent to myself, she would see it. So I used my second phone to. Sorry, let me just read the message to you guys. So I used my second phone, and she doesn't. Up until now that I'm speaking to you, she doesn't know that I saw this message. Hold on. I saw the message, and when I showed it to a couple of friends last week, they said, "Why did I stay? When did you see this message?" I said 2017. They were like, "What?" Hold on. It will shock him. This is a full month of deep thought and making my decision. If he wants to be stubborn, I'm here and I'm more than ready. He is mad in capital letters. The way I will ignore him and live my life, he will pack out on his own. I already asked him when he's traveling so he can get out of my space. If I had my way, I would throw him out. I would throw him the hell out. When he has sense again, he can come back. Stupid idiot. He's your friend. Better tell him he shouldn't dare to try to be egoistic with me. It will be the last mistake he makes. God forbid I let another man use me, whether deliberately or not. I am extremely serious. I'm beginning to detest him. And the longer it takes, I don't know what it will become. But before then, he needs to get away from me. I don't even want him staying in the same house. And if he ever tries to have a conversation, I will tell him to leave and give me some space. Go to Calabar or whatever the hole he crawled out from. Even Jesus Christ knows I have had it with this idiot and can't measure up to a man, immature good. Go, have your dinner. Except do fine boy and wear clothes. Jump around, get excited for parties. Even events from the office. He makes me feel like I killed someone if he doesn't go. Trying to compete with me. Any plans for the family? No. Any plan for income in the near future? No. Only chat and flirt with little girls claiming I'm just being friendly. Foolish idiot. Set your family straight. If you ask him, he will say, I give my wife money. I need you to just know that whatever resentment I have, he slowly walked his way there, almost driving me to depression, almost making me lose myself, making me to apologize for his bad habits. I don't even care if he loves me or not, because what did love do for me? Besides stress me, he isn't taking care of me as a man should. He isn't satisfying me sexually. He isn't helping my spiritual life. He isn't spoiling me. He isn't energetic enough towards any goal. He isn't anything good. Rubbish. Meanwhile, sorry I yelled again. I'm just very irritated by him. And really, it's really bad that if he tries to touch me, I can scream out of irritation. Dealing with this, and then I have to deal with bad news. Now, who I've been coping with unsatisfying sex for almost 3 years, and I don't want again. Nothing will happen if I don't have sex, because we can always adopt a baby, and he had better go and treat himself and stop lying about not knowing. But she complained about you not satisfying her. That is deep. I don't feel emotional. I don't feel emotional.
Wait. Where you get to the emotional part, you know? But all emotional being, I said it needs to be logical first before we go into emotional part. The emotional part is going to be when we have analyzed all of this. It cannot be emotional. But first, let's be logical. Now we're going to listen to the text message. This message is from Mayowa to Mayowa's female friend.
So that's 2017, 10 years ago.
That's 2017.
Oh,
now,
this
message, for me, there's a danger hearing one side of the story, yeah? But from what I've listened, especially with this text message, just hearing from one side, I would say I don't want to go that route. But for what this guy just read out, when a woman is talking about competing with her, you should know that there's something wrong somewhere. Or she's talking about being irritated by the so-called man that you got married to, like being irritated by your touch as an husband is a sign. Or even the presence alone. I'm picking the words from the text message. Then coming to sexuality also. Then emotional connected self is another problem. A lot of things have gone wrong. But it kept on like, oh, we are still married. This lady is not connected anymore. Talking about sexual compatibility is another problem. In marriage, you should know that you must have sex. That one is constant. I don't understand how an adult man will come to a national TV. You are saying, Baba, I've been 37 years. I don't feel that cool. I just tried out feel that cool. Hello. And you say, I'm fine for a Calabar boy. You know Sabina, and you're an husband. What kind of statement is that one?
They twice a week.
No, twice a week.
Báwo ni dé ṣe máa la pàtẹ́tẹ́ ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́jì òun lè bá ọ̀yàwó ní ọ̀sẹ̀ odidi kéèké ọkùnrin tó ṣe tààtù tó gbégi ẹ̀ tara ó ní ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́jì tó lè bá ìyàwó ẹ̀ ó lè sọ ní national
calm down, dickiness.
Ṣé kí n tún máa pè Yakubu lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀fọ́ yìí? Lẹ́mi kọ́
what you people are saying, what you're saying, I'm not saying it like that. And I'm going to tell you what I'm saying. And I want us to be factual. Abby, Lincoln, before they got married, they had sex. What wants to now? If the guy was not good for you as you claim now, I think that you can go back now. No. There's some things that hold on.
At this stage when you're boyfriend and different when you're married.
Bro, hold on. Now, if me, I'm saying it now, that me, I see that sex talk to just punish this guy. Because the fact that we don't do boy now before we marry. To ba meet Tomo, knock, you go talk, say, this girl good, or this girl no good. This guy knocked me well, or knock me. Now that day one, you go don't know. There's nothing to hide about it. But for you now to say that, 2017, that is how many years after they're married? Maybe just slim, 1 year and some
3 years. No, 3 years. Only 3 years.
Slim 3 years. And that time you can't discover. Meanwhile, the first day when they land at airport, the John Gate, the Puranimole first night here, what I'm saying is, this part of this message, for me, I would say he was just trying to paint this guy bad. To that is, as this text is concerned, that message was sent to. Hold on, let me just land. This message was sent to April's friend, that is a female. That a female that also knows that knocking a woman very well is sacrosanct. You're not
So
sending
what
that
I
message.
mean?
Oh, I mean, but you're not sending that kind of a message to her. Now the question is, before you guys got married, did you marry as a virgin? Didn't you guys knock before? Why didn't you know that, could satisfy sexually?
Can't take you to that club.
Then you now say, oh, sorry, we can't get married. Before even the marriage. Yeah. There are some people you guys go to courtship and you find out that it's not working. Probably your chemistry or your level of sexual urge is you guys are not the same power. You understand? It's not alive, it's not clocking. Then you let it be. Don't let us be too carried away by all this
That
is where I'm going to. When a woman don't like you again, he will tell you that what did you buy? Your mate are buying jets. He will not see anything good you've done before. So please, I want us to clock it so that we can.
Okay,
fún àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ pé ó irritate òun ò lè stand there kò like bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn mọ́ so I think ó kò ṣe mọ́ ó tí àti wọ́n àpọ̀ tó máa sọ.
Now I want to bust you people. As of the time I was okay.
Let me say this before you post out. Still with the messages I'm trying to go. She not said something again. She's not going to let another man treat her like her previous marriage. So that means she has a past trauma that she's dealing with. She has not even dealt with that. She entered another marriage. She's not healed from. So she has a lot of things needs to be unpacked. Text messages. So there's a lot going on at that time. There were a lot of the sexual compatibility, the past errors that she had in her previous marriage. Then coming to this one, she can't find out. Say, this guy, you'll be the kind where I think. She can't carry me to that place where I'm going. She's not aligning with what I'm dealing with, and that's where she came up with all of this. Again, the sexual compatibility, all of things. Yeah. With a lot of things that she just felt like, no, I can't deal with this guy.
I'm going to clap for you. Your is well mentioned that. And let me say this here. The fact that she came out and said all those things, yeah. The question is, you will not allow him to touch you. He get irritated by you, blah blah. She ganye to solo. Surely, Burape, as of the time, don't send the message here on the balcony.
Èmi ò tiẹ̀ síbẹ̀ bó mo lè sọ for báwo ni for free bí àṣà òkìní mo lè sọ for free ọmọ yẹn ò lè gbé ìdíjókòó sójú kan ìgbàgbé ẹ̀.
Thank you very much. Before you go fast, somebody that can fly from Lagos, I know his love, his adventure to Calabar, to just go and knock an MC that is raining. According to
it's heal. According to Oluwatosi, it's heal from it to kúrò nú ẹ̀. O tún ti sáré sáwọ̀ nù díẹ̀ mi yan kan. Ṣé ọjọ́ pàtó tó circumcise ẹ̀ ṣáájá ló gbé kínní ẹ̀ ni?
Ìyá dọ́gì náà fi bí.
Láì ṣe òbí tó gbé placenta pa àwọn táwọn gbé placenta wà yìí.
Let's continue. How? Baba, I don't go for kill myself. Hey, I don't go for kill myself. 1 round, 2 rounds. Clock it. It is come and enjoy. It is come and enjoy. It is come and enjoy.
Your daddy used to cover your face. It's a shame. All men out there. What is the statement or something?
Ẹ jẹ́ sọ kíní kan fún your daddy and ẹ̀mọ́ ọkùnrin lẹ́yìn máa dẹ̀ know better. Ṣé mo pé tẹ bá ń cut tí ẹ̀ ń date level sex ó máa yàtọ̀ sí tẹ bá marry. Ṣé understand?
Gbogbo ọkùnrin nìkan, ìmọ̀ obìnrin.
Káàtì ẹ̀ mo kàn tí ẹ sọ pé because àkílẹ̀ ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ because a lot máa wà ní mind ọkùnrin. Ṣó ti yẹ yín so gbogbo style bricklayer.
Grandma jẹ́ pàtàkì fún grandma.
Ẹ lọ rí jókòó sí. Ṣé gbogbo style bricklayer bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbà yẹn?
Àwọn olóyè bricklayer.
ṣẹ́mọ̀ kẹ́ bá ti marry àwọn ẹ ti ní responsibility ẹ mọ̀ ẹ ti ní ṣẹ́mọ̀ ẹ ti wò mo ti wà ìyàwó mi lélẹ̀ ṣẹ́mọ̀ so níwọ̀nba ní kò dẹ̀.
And you know the funny thing, like I will tell you this thing. I don't know whether you, Abby, I don't know whether you won't plug this thing. You know, say you get this kind of perception. Say once you don't marry, you now subconsciousness. Say the way you they drive your wife like say they drive Benz. S class, you understand? Oh, you want them to motor firewall?
Quickly, I ti gbà yẹn ó ti yàtọ̀ ilé iṣẹ́ mọ̀.
This drama, they clock it. I don't need to see. As a married man, you obviously you have experience of seeing other ladies outside, attractive ladies that would probably, probably just side and just say, how probably it's not your lucky day. She's the one that walks up to that. Oh, she likes you the way Marawan is now. It's not what you want thing led to another. On and start doing. In fact, what do be more way? Be firework. So how people go firework? Oh, they do be best. Now, your wife at home now. So I'm not promoting cheating. No, it's another try.
That's what you just did. That is what you just did.
I'm just saying how you treat your wife. You won't treat her now. You won't treat her the same. Don't number 31 woman. Okay. Now for me, when I was growing up, I have this philosophy that sex, making love, then I don't have this mentality of look with a knack inside a room. You understand? I'm a very weird person when it comes to sex. Before I got married, because I at the end of the day I was like, okay, I'm married after 5-7 years, I'm about to Wally. And you share anywhere, more than you be restricted. You understand? So I want to change those places come one life. Then you go back to South Forest. Let's continue. Let's listen to Apple.
Beautiful. He needs to get away from me. I don't even want him staying in the same house. And if he ever tries to have a conversation, I will tell him, because we can always adopt a baby. And they've done the gist before. When I tell her my protected sex, when was the first, I started going.
He felt dissatisfied by your reaction because something would definitely
act like maybe twice. I do all right. I have to touch you. I can scream out of irritation dealing with this, and then I have to deal with bad news. Now, I've been coping with unsatisfying sex for almost 3 years, and I don't want again. Nothing will happen if I don't have sex, because we can always adopt a baby, and he had better go and treat himself and stop lying about not knowing. But she complained about you not satisfying her. Can you talk about satisfying her? How? Papa, I don't go fuck myself. I don't go fuck myself. 1 round, 2 round don't do me. She wants more than 2 rounds. Papa, I got married at the age of 37.
Yeah,
I'm going to be 48 this year. I'm not a small boy. Forget tattoo, forget earring, and I don't look my age. I don't act my age. I'm 48 years old. I'm going to be 48 in August. Now fuck, kill yourself. So are you trying to say that? I'm not saying, Baba, but if I knock, I do all right. If you know belly food, you want choking, she know the belly food. She want milk with the knock steady. What do you mean by steady? Baba, in a week, I've been knocked like maybe twice. I do all right. But how much did she want? Every day.
Okay, but really, I'd also like to ask.
Absolutely, so no, why would they want to
Please, can you pause? You see, these are the things that we are saying. That means Mayowa and Apple, they have different sexual compatibility. They are not compatible when it comes to sex.
Let me clap for you there. And I want to clock it for you. What I want to clock for you is the fact that 2017, that she's sending this message was not the first time they knock. They knocked before marriage. So for me, I'll still go back to what I'm saying that when they saw, sorry, grandma. Yeah, I don't see why will you say that somebody that is busy goes to work. That goes to work, she's working and wants to be knocking every day. For me, I would say that one is just for the TV. You understand? You understand? I would just say that's for the TV. But the fact is, yeah, wonderful. Ọwọ́ ní Calabar Southwest ọwọ́ ní.
I didn't know. My last origin, where is she from?
No, I don't know. But sórí ọwọ́ yẹn, yeah. Only ìdókò nínú òkùnkùn. Ọwọ́. I got sọ̀rọ̀ kó má lọ screen record. Now, the guy said something that she wants to be knocking every day. Me, I just thought you was just being sarcastic. It was just being sarcastic. But let's go on.
Sexual. There were some complaints that she made.
She said you
used to flirt with young girls and everything.
On Instagram, people send you message. See.
So did she?
No, my friend don't answer that one. You used to be flirting with little girls. Is it Baba on Instagram? What do you do that?
Did you guys ever have a conversation and she felt dissatisfied by your reaction? Because something would definitely prompt somebody to.
Okay, so I moved to Lagos. When I moved to Lagos, I was messaging a lot of planners and all that to get gigs, So I was always on my phone. My phone was. Hey, sorry, they said today that my party birthday. Really, Oluomo? Brother, you don't do well for me. Make I wish you happy birthday, Oluomo. God bless you. This is a man that I so much love. Oluomo in TikTok, Justice from Uber. God bless you. God Almighty will continue to bless you. I was looking for a way to say happy birthday, Grace Oluomo. Man's away, Oluomo. Okay. Happy birthday to really. Okay, I come. Make a right hand like this. Happy birthday to Grace and Oluomo. Thank you, Princess Olayinka. Happy birthday. Shout out to Oluomo J4N, the one and only Oluomo. Yeah, this guy is a true justice seeker. I so much love him. Happy 50th birthday to you, sir. May you live long. May God Almighty continue to bless you. May God keep you. Everything you need in life, may God supply you all your wishes. May God grant you your heart desire. May you never see the burial ground of your children. You never lose any of your children. You see your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. You live long in good health, more money. God Almighty will continue to bless you and honor you. Oluomo, I must say prayer on behalf of Honorable York Daddy's platform and my people, which are your people too. We wish you happy birthday to you and grace. God Almighty continue to bless you. Let's go on with that show. It's like my office. Yes, you understand. So you can be chatting with somebody and then somebody will send you a message. Hi, she didn't like the fact that I was always on my phone. She complained about that. But my phone is my office. And then she'll tell me you're too friendly with all these people. And I'll tell her, Baba, you don't expect me to be. I don't do. Me and Babe don't the gist before. When I tell her my age, the girls talk to the call me. She said, you're my father's age.
I'm 48 years old. I don't have a kid.
How is this?
I started going for sperm.
It's okay.
I was going for sperm tests. I said, I'm a Calabar man. No. Do you understand? I'm a Calabar man. I have never in my life had unprotected sex without. Mine was the first person I had unprotected sex with. And she went to, I don't know where she went to. She went to bring something, say, make her drink. She was giving me concussion to drink so that we'll be able to have sex. So that she'll be able to conceive. Understand? I don't know. I was always telling myself, God's time is the best. My pastor stayed 8 years before he got married. I have another pastor that stayed 12 years. He said, he stayed 12 years and gave birth to triplets. Do you understand? This thing, my wife traveled 6 years and I was, for the small money I was earning, I was sending money to my wife every time. I have receipts here.
You were saying that
I was sending money abroad. I was sending flowers. I had friends in the US, and I would beg them to buy flowers and deliver in the house. My wife came back the first after she got her green card. She came back in 2021. We did not stay in the house because people was taking light. And we didn't stay in the house. We had to go and stay in an apartment that she paid for. No wahala. You get? And she traveled back after a month. My wife didn't bother to come back since 2021. I did not see my wife again until last year that I sent her money to buy ticket to come to Nigeria. She came to Nigeria. I went to pick up my friend. I went with 2 cars to the airport. With my friends, I gave my friends phone so that they would welcome her. I couldn't get a clip of me hugging my wife. You haven't seen your husband in 4 years. And I went to pick you up at the airport and you did not hug me. We got home and she did not kiss me. She did not hug me. I slept in the living room for 2 days. I went to Asaba for an event. Before I came back, she had packed her things and left the house.
Wait. You said she came back.
I better get
The last time she came back and she didn't give you.
Your daddy, please pause.
Nothing of such. It is. He's not telling us the conversations he's had with her in the last 4 to 5 years that she was away. He's telling us about when she came in. Oh, he sent her money for ticket to come to Nigeria at that time. But he's not telling us what happened in the space of that 4 to 5 years that she was away. What conversations did they have? What plans did they have? Now she's gotten the green card. Oh, okay. The plan is like, oh, okay, yes, babe, you're meant to file in for me so I can come into the country and all that, blah, 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 so we can, continue our life. But he's not saying anything like that. So we need to know what actually happened. I'm not blaming him for whatever emotion thing he's going through, but we actually need to know what conversations did they have in the space of that 4 to 5 years before she came back to Nigeria, that he sent her money for ticket to come to Nigeria. Well, guys, we need to be open. We need to tell ourselves the truth. A lot of things have been going on. That marriage probably was not even. I'm sure they were not even still married till then.
Yes,
they were not having conversation. Nothing. We don't even know.
From all this back and forth, you should know that marriage here is not holding, it's not standing. They're just trying to patch it and make it work. Right from the time she's left, because she has released some messages as well. It's not working. They're just trying to patch it. There's nothing working about the marriage. As at that point, don't so
But why is it that when you take the statistics it's a statement of fact which can be verified, in every marriages, the men always try to make marriage works.
the men are more of the sex that tries to make their marriage to work, while mostly statistics has shown that the women always throw that into the air. They don't give an F about it. Why is it like that?
ọmọdé ló ń ṣe wọn máyọ̀wá tó ti ń jẹ mù láìlọ́bì tó wà ìwọ jókòó sí bí òun sunkún. Sherry, like you said, one thing that is at the beginning, and which I'm going to stay on, is the fact that from the beginning they didn't define that relationship. They did not define it at all, and that was what went on and on and on. So it was going from one to the other, from one to the other. Why would you be in Nigeria and tell your wife to go? Ọkùnrin ló máa ń lọ náà, òun ló máa ń lọ ṣe nígbà láwọn tí bí àwa mú ìyàwó ẹ̀ wá, ó wá ní kí ìyàwó ẹ̀ máa lọ. Ẹni tó ti ń complain lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pé o ò ṣe tó yẹ kó ṣe, wàá jókòó l'Amẹ́ríkà táwọn akátá gbogbo wọn àtẹ́ pé wọ́n máa kó bó kàbàkàbà.
I'm not trying. What the I'm not sure no one in Europe. I'm not sure.
Sir, I understand what you are saying, sir. Mostly, men want their marriages to work. Tí nǹkan báyẹn tó bá ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀, tí obìnrin yẹn tó bá ti ń ṣe jákujá, let her go.
Let her go, exactly. That's the one. Let her come back here, no.
But boy,
you are not the message in 2017. 2017, and you have to draw your Korean. You have to draw your Korean. Why did you want to go there?
And in all sincerity, ma, only lady Yashi one in Nigeria. It beats him at fault, but again, I will not fault him 99.999 of everything. I will not.
Young daddy, are you there?
And God is not busy. You know, thank you, ma. God bless you, ma. You know, so the only reason to not be blaming me, you pay but you will not see message me. This marriage is done already. It's over. Not traveling out of the country. As Uncle Abiodun sir, every ìgbà tó ti gba green card, why tí wọ́n ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa tó ṣe máa ṣe kinní fún, tó ṣe máa mú wọlé, sir. I don't know where you are, sir, but ṣé tí ibi báyìí tí o bá become a citizen, o lè gbèrè wọlé fún yàn. And mind you, sir, ó ṣì wà married pẹ̀lú ẹni tí wọ́n jọ ṣojú tó kò sí bó ṣe lè gbẹ̀wé wọlé fẹ́ lórí. But notwithstanding, ọmọbìnrin yẹn fẹ́ ó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe sà. Tẹ́tí gbọ́ sà, that's all I have to say about why tí wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ nípa bó ṣe máa gbé wọlé until tó bá become a citizen. Before that could be done, sir. Thank you, sir, and have a great show.
And another thing that I'm going to say is this. When she had come in and then she had filed for, because she would have filed a divorce before she would go ahead and do the arranging that she was doing. So once she has filed the divorce, with this other guy here, it's going to be a little bit difficult for him. Because at that time, Tonso in 2017, 18, 19, when she found when you're on visa, you know, they're still giving people visas to come in. At some point, she said that he applied for visa twice, but he was not granted the visa. According to what this girl said, in one write-up that I saw, that she said, well, you tried the visa twice and, you know, you were not given. Maybe if they're giving the guy visa at that time, you know, kó tó àti wá wò ó kó tó di pé gbogbo ẹ̀ tó rí bó ṣe rí. One thing is certain kò láì bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn mọ́ so gbogbo ètò dẹ̀ wá kò kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kó gbà pé bygone is bygone kó dẹ̀ move on. That's the only thing to lè ṣe.
Let's continue.
A relationship with her like prior to her coming back.
Oh, what you say? We're talking. My wife bought a house in the US. She bought the house after. She told me after she had bought the house.
Weren't you guys talking every day?
I want to show you something. Sorry, let me glasses. I want to show you something. Because people are making it. I am pained. People are making it look like I'm a folk boy. I only got to find out that they say that she's footing. She was the one paying rent. The house that they were saying that she's paying rent. That the lifestyle I'm living, that she's the one footing my lifestyle. How? When I stopped sending money abroad, it took me 3 months to save and buy a car. I didn't have a car. I was ready to meet a Colo's car for over a year. Timmy gave the sister the car. I told myself, why would it? That was when I started saving to buy a car. I saved from September to December last year. I never get a car since I came to Lagos. Last year was the first time I got a car. I told myself I was going to buy a car for myself. And I bought a car on Christmas Day. I gave myself I bought a Lexus RX 350. I bought it with my hard-earned money when I stopped sending money abroad. So you were sending money abroad. I was sending money. I would send when one would call me and tell me the money is too small. How much did they pay me? I would do a peak of 500K. I would send 200K. The receipts are here.
Yeah, this guy.
Let me show you a chart that I had with my. Let me tell you where on the 23rd, 2023. Crossover service. On my way back home, my friend was in the car with me. Before then, my wife was ignoring my calls. Your own wife.
See, you see this thing with this guy, Yan, yeah. I don't really blame this guy. Seriously.
No, he did his part.
No. You know why I said I don't really blame. I just remember that I had not a similar experience, before I got married. The person I was supposed to marry had an issue, I went to the parents, went to Lagos, we saw blah, 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 blah. So, funny enough, God so good, she got visa to go to Canada, blah, 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 blah. Just fell up, I was in Lagos. I came to Lagos, all these paparazzis in the airport, and all that. We did that and go back to my base, blah, blah, blah. So funny enough, we talk, we communicate. So I remember that period. It was during fasting, redeem fasting on February. I just sent her a message when I go to church. When I sent a message, Papa, I saw the reply. Bro, this is it. Life. No, it's not life. At the point, I sent a message again to that person. I said, please, can you give the owner of the phone? Because I realized, so this person, they follow me chat if I chat. You understand? The format, the way, say if you did conversant, me and you they chat normally. The person send the only for D. For the capital, only a small, your funds could be different. You get it. So I just noticed that. Yeah, it was much different, but the person know the story. You understand? Apparently, the person know the story, but not be the format with that person they use to talk. You understand? So I let that day slide. I can screenshot every of that conversation. So the following day, she can call me. How you doing now, babe? Blah 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 blah. Now I can ask. I'm sorry. Yeah, yesterday I called you now. Where you live for? I got them say I make a novel, so you go one of your friend house, you forget your phone for there. First thing we click my mind, we say, you forget phone. Hold on, you forget phone. That friend to get the liver to reply me. We don't know, we they talk some things, we be say, oh boy. And so I just screenshot, I just send out the message.
I say the guy they follow me, blah 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 blah. Hey, but I'm going to delete them, I'm blocking. You know, so I can understand where this guy is coming from, because I can say that probably could need much experience. You know, to buy way you don't clock well. We say I get parties we clock like 150 ladies before you marry.
Don't God, that is bad. I want Canada, but I won't tell me.
Hey, Emma, God. So let's continue. I don't want to talk too much. Let me show you. Yeah. I was coming back from crossover service, and I called her, and I said, "Hey, Happy New Year." It was around 1 a.m. Of course, it was like 7 p.m. their time. I'm just coming back from church. I said, "Let me wish you Happy New Year." And she was sounding on, what's going on? What's wrong? And I had that discerning spirit. I had that way of knowing if I'm close to you and I call you and you are person, I'll tell you, are you okay? And I was like, is everything okay? And she said, I'm fine. I was like, no, you've been talking like this for the past couple of weeks. What's going on? She now said that she's tired. This was 2023, December. Or January 2024. Let me show you. I'm sorry, I did it. I did it screen. Yeah, hold on, let me show you. Now look at the amount of missed calls. Look at the days. You see, to scroll by itself. Just look at the days. There's a time I said, I'm calling you. You said you will call back. You didn't call back. The only time we talk will be like for 20, 30 seconds. Look at it in there. Christmas. You just said Merry Christmas. Wow. To your husband.
That's why I asked what your relationship with her was like.
I don't know. It was yesterday or 2 days ago that she was telling a friend of mine that she had checked out 3 years ago. But at the same money they collect. Robbie, let's talk about that money. And I want to take you a little bit back. You said you took her to your uncle when she first wanted to travel. Yes. And your uncle, you missed out that story. My uncle gave her, I went to his office. And my uncle gave, this is 2019, put $2,000 in an envelope. And I gave her the whole envelope. I was staying with me at the time. In fact, sorry, let me finish this gist. So gave her the envelope, and then my friend that went with us today was angry that I gave her all the money. He said, you for command at least 100 for yourself or 200. No, take the whole side. I said, no, she did go and no work, nothing, make him carry the $2,000. The friend that was staying with me, it was his girlfriend that received her in the US. Because she was supposed to, like I said, if she was traveling back and forth, she traveled like twice to New York. But this, my friend, ex-girlfriend, stays in California. So she was the one, after that day, she, gave her exchange numbers. So she was communicating with her. She left and went to the US, stayed in California. And I don't know what happened though. The next day she wants to leave California. And she left California and came to Dallas. If you ask my wife, she will tell you, doesn't know what I do for a living. Again, if I ask you, when my wife got her shoe store, she came back, this last one she came back, and I asked her, how about your salon? Imagine your husband doesn't know that you closed down your salon. How about your salon? She doesn't know. It's now that you're asking. Okay, tell me now. Okay, if I knew, would I be asking? Do you understand? And I said, how about your salon? Say, it's now that I still don't know what happened to the salon, but I know that she told me that she bought a house after she had bought the house. So she tell me mortgage is 3.5. Papa, how won't it raise 3.5 in a month? With the small gigs where they get. It was Timmy that told me, but don't collect shouted on somebody. How can you pay somebody 400,000 for a job? I get for 500K, I would divide them. Maybe keep 300, send them 200. You tell me 200K is not even up to $200. So you are telling us, Robbie, Epo, that throughout your wife's stay in America, she never sent you anything. I said the receipts are here. She said, what about gift, birthday? Let me amuse you a bit. There's this book, for those of you that know Tintin, Asterix and Obelix. Mm-hmm. So I love those kind of comics. And they have, I checked on Amazon, they have like a pack. You know, each Asterix and Obelix and this and that. And then, so I wanted Tintin. So I asked her to buy Tintin for me. So she sent it to me. I sent her the link. And after a while, but you know, I bought it. Okay, don't worry. When I'm coming to Nigeria, I'll bring it. James, how can you claim that you bought? I didn't, bro. Anybody when they travel, will be my friend that knows me, know that if you travel abroad, UK, US, the only thing I ask for is boxers. I don't wear boxers from Nigeria. I wear this Fruit of the Loom or Hanes, not the tight ones. I don't like those tight ones, the ones that are free. Or inner vest, Fruit of the Loom, Hanes, or St. Michael or whatever. Socks. Those are the things I ask for. Anybody will like me can probably throw in a pair of sneakers or perfume or something, but those are the things I ask for. Boxers, inner t-shirts, and socks. Apart from the comic book that I asked for. And you came to Nigeria and you claim you are coming to see your husband and you claim that you forgot it. You're coming to Nigeria and you forgot the book that I've been asking you for months to buy for me.
Maybe you know being the husband. Maybe it's not the husband. That's why he forgot. Because it doesn't like MOHBAD matter now. MOHBAD. Oh yeah, we're gonna start MOHBAD matter.
Oh yes. She never got you anything. Not even socks. Maybe socks. In fact, the last time that she came, she didn't buy me anything. I had to collect socks from, you know how socks come in a pack? I took socks from my friend's socks that he bought. She bought socks for your friend. Yes. And I bought one.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
He bought socks for his friend. Oh my God. Oh my God. I shouldn't buy it. Clock it. Please tell me this guy is mentally stable. No, to be real. We need to know.
What the fuck, mental health?
You can never tell. Only my should see boy. You can never tell. No. You can never tell. I mean, if you know that, come on, this is out of it. I told you, get me this, get me that. Oh, Bewa, despite all I do for you, in Nigeria, you send the here. You bought the house without my consent. You do this without my consent. You give me attitudes. And I keep sending you money, sir. This is beyond ordinary. Private. Come on. May God have mercy on all our men, and our male children, even our female children, safe.
Because mommy saw your deep police in private low. Because I don't understand. You call person your husband, okay, to agree, but you married already. Okay, to agree, but okay, share the law. Go be any boxers. Bro, do you know from the moment she told him to go and delete all their pictures from the it's more than. If you are doing arranging, if immigration, the US immigration should see all that, they will, in fact, they will link it, they will see that she has been married before or whatever. So she had to do all that. Yeah, I'm sure she would have sent him the divorce or whatever, or she would have done the fake divorce papers to show that she has not, or she was married before and, she's now divorced. Because if not, I can guarantee you the US immigration would find out
if she lies that she was married, she's not married, and she's still married, they will find out. There's no way she can escape. So all those things.
For the guy, for the guy.
Yeah, we feel for him, but then, you know, in our own mind of mind, it was already over.
The marriage got over 2017, but Echo was not living in the reality. It was like still in the mirage.
He was still looking at, she's still my wife. But to her, she's just like,
she's done.
She was not playing along with him like this guy is not now. All
the reasons she even gave is not tenable. Seriously, it's not tenable. You saw the guy flirting with Valerie Oberyn now. You know.
And the wickedest part for me was where the guy was still sending her money
from
Nigeria to America. Trust me, it's not something. It's not easy.
It's not easy, bro.
For you to even think about
even the government money.
To buy people, about $200,000. About to take a whole lot. I'm telling you.
And you got bills to pay.
You got your own. Probably that period itself, you probably have to cut some things down for yourself. You know, probably you need to buy or you need to pay for something, you probably have to borrow extra.
Okay, for me, my conclusion is Echo looks like a bad guy, but he's not a bad guy. He's a good guy in a bad appearance. You understand? So for me, I will just conclude that this guy is too good for that lady. I don't know, Sham. Let's continue.
He has his flaws, though, but again,
that's it, yes, sir. Ẹni tó fit lady yẹn, ẹni tó máa nà, tó jẹ́ pé tó bá ti nà tán, wọ́n á wá ṣóyè ní torọ́ ọmọ mi wà ní mọ́tò. Mi ò fẹ́ gbé èdè yẹn. Àwọn tó máa nà ayé ẹ̀ bàjẹ́. Tó bá wà nà tán, wọ́n á wá ní kó sì gbàlàjà. Tó ti yẹ yín sà. Boy, he is too good. I want to see the bad side of him. He's too good. And you see it on a platter of gold, you misuse it. Okay, tell me, excuse me, sir. Tí màá yìí bá rí obìnrin mi, ṣe fẹ́ sọ fún mi pé kò ní yọ oró gẹ́ọ̀ yẹn, kò ní yọ lára. Definitely.
That's normal. Two ways to it. That depends on who. Because for me, what I see in this guy is that the woman in my own, nobody lola boy omale o le gba padà.
Mo kọ́ ní kí wọ́n lọ forí fún o.
No bá sọ pé I'm sorry, no bá bẹ́ẹ̀ sí ṣùgbọ́n ó máa bá
1 million %. 1 million %. It's not like Mikey. It's not like you don't be bad guy when you say odogo there. You can't get one particular get away to capay when you say she hold you for when you say this one to die there. That's what the situation will be. So now this one now hold now when we say she don't hold the block us as it did like that. Say I will do you now.
And I want to even think in line with what this Mommy Alayobi said. All about the ordinary. 2015 was the crime as one. I wasn't seen now. I wasn't seen very so good now. In 2016, 2015, you know. But let's go ahead.
Big T-shirt we are not even with yourself. And you were sending money from Nigeria to America, Robbie, Baba Steady. I have the evidence too. When he was looking at the VGC receipts, 2024, I sent her $1 million. $1 million not be anything, no. But I sent her $1 million. I did a job. I was paid 2.5 million. I sent her 1 million. She didn't even know that I sent her money. It isn't maybe 100K where I sent her because I sent her 100K like a couple of hours before, and then I was like, I just sent her
And then when I didn't get a response, I was like, did you see what I sent you? He said, I saw it now. You sent a journal because usually she was the one that they send a journal to. I said, check your phone well. You will see another zero did that thing now. Not be just 100K. Oh, I have the chat here. I said, oh, thank you. The guy when you also for Nigeria, they say, you understand? Let me tell you something, eh? Amayawa would say, I'll call you back. And she will not call back. My sleeping pattern changed because I was always awake from 2 a.m. to about 6 or 7 a.m. Nigerian time. Because that time now that evening time when she don't finish for work. How can you call your wife for 3-4 days and she will not call? She will not call back, she will not pick. It will be your wife if they call. Now another person bought the house and told me after she had bought the house. Oh, I bought the house because I wanted a safe landing for you. When you land, when you come, you won't have to start looking for house and all that. And then, anytime I call her, now when she did inside motor, she got a house and got a new flatmate. What? She got a house and got a new flatmate. I said, you know how you can sublet your room?
Excuse me, please, young daddy. I need to say this. The red flag has been there.
Young daddy, sir. Please, can I ask this question, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, my Emma sir, internet ilé mi on so we phone. So, I want to ask a question, sir. Ṣé Roraslam Lekmion, ṣé ẹni tí lady yìí tó eventually, because mo wo full video yìí o, inú mi so dùn nígbà tẹ́ sọ yìí pé ẹ máa treat case yẹn, mo ní mo máa gòkè, mo máa wá sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ bá notice mi ń fi bẹ́ẹ̀ gan ní platform sọ̀rọ̀. So inú mi so dùn because I don't know him, but I want to give him a crying shoulder. Ṣé ẹni tí lady yẹn tó ṣe ìwé fún ṣóun ló fẹ́ tóun ló padà gbé sílé àbí ọkùnrin mi.
No, it's obvious. You can't.
Please, I want to ask.
We don't even know that. We don't know that answer, man.
Because ó máa tún sọ pé òun divorce ẹni yẹn níbí báyìí, and divorce níbí báyìí ó máa take a little bit, kò ní jẹ́ fast bíi ti Nàìjíríà. Ó máa take a little while láti make marriage wọn dissolve. Now, a tún wá sọ yìí pé òun fẹ́ ẹlòmíì. Ta ni roommate yẹn náà? Ta ni bedmate yẹn? Bọ̀dà ẹ̀pọ̀ ó ti má jẹ́ ń bú ẹ at this time. Ó gba èèyàn sílé. That's a bad lie. Ẹni tó ń fẹ́ nìyẹn. It could be that man. It could be that person ló padà get married to. Ẹ mọ̀ kan bóyá ẹni tó fẹ́ gangan. Ẹ mọ̀ bóyá ẹni yẹn ó ti mọ̀ láti Nàìjíríà nígbà táwọn mi tó wà married pẹ̀lú bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀. Ó dùn mí gan fún bọ̀bọ̀ yìí. Anyway, ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ sir, daddy mi. Thank you, sir.
Young daddy, like I said,
Mr. Abiodun, you can go on, sir. How that be paying one simple for now?
the marriage or the red flag has been there from the onset. This guy didn't just want to admit. He doesn't want to admit it because, yeah, if we look at it, let's go back to when he was talking about, she went to America, she stopped picking up your calls, blah, blah, blah. I mean, all that energy, I'm sure if you had diverted it to what he's doing, what he's good at, I'm sure all this cry that he's coming to do on the podcast won't be happening. Let's be realistic. For a man, we know when a woman is not interested in you anymore. You can sense it. She gives you one or two red flags. As a man, you pick it up and you say, you like me more. You that way and continue. Person on the entire head will be saying, they gel again. So for me, I just feel it took so long for him to actually realize that this girl was no longer interested in him.
Thank you very much, my brother Lincoln. Thank you. That was a nice submission. But let's go and let's listen. But why a meal? I was not comfortable with it. Nobody will be, but I let it slide. And those were the little rubbish that in retrospect I'll look at it and be like, I've been in love, but I stupid. Oh no more. I'm telling you. There was a time when she came back in 2021 and went back. I would call, she would not pick, I'll call, she would not pick, I'll call. Then we had a big fight because according to her, allegedly, she was pregnant for me when she came. That's what she said. She was pregnant and she had a miscarriage. I did not know. I don't know say woman go get belly. You don't know say they get belly. That she was bleeding. She now went to the hospital. They now told her that she was pregnant and that she was going into depression and that was the time I was calling to fight her and all that. So she blocked me off, not literally blocked, but she wasn't picking my call. She wasn't replying my messages, responding to calls, nothing. Do you know that I went for? There were times where I would look at myself like this. I say, and because I'm not a bad person per se. Because like I said earlier, that women come around me a lot. Women come around me, but people look at me because of the kind of job I do.
What's so special about you?
I dress well. I speak well. I'm a fine boy. I know what. When I did my tattoo, I've always wanted a tattoo. Always, and she knows. I've already told her that I wanted a tattoo. So a friend of mine did a tattoo. So it's just fine tattoo, and I was like, how did you do this? She gave me the guy's number. I called the guy. Akwa Ibom boy, town boy, and the boy studied visual art. I said, okay, come and do tattoo for me. He came up, I have a full sleeve. So he did this. This is the first tattoo I ever got. So I did this tattoo, and I hid it. And her friend that came to Nigeria one time saw it. I was like, great tattoo. So we were on the phone. I was on the phone, video call with Myra. And the friend came behind her and said, Robbie, I like your tattoo. I saw it on Snapchat because I didn't follow her on Snapchat. She now said, what? You did a tattoo? And I said, yes. And I showed it to her. She begged, she para. Say, how we go do tattoo? You know how I feel about it. Do you know that Myra has a full back tattoo now? Spine tattoo. Myra traveled to Miami. Go to BBL.
Jesus.
Wait. Go to BBL.
Say this woman. Maybe this woman gets yash, get breast. Still go to BBL. She get from what I saw from her pictures I've seen so far.
Yeah.
I could see she's busty. But you see the yash part, Baba, I don't see anything.
Okay, that's good.
Me personally,
Yes, me too. I didn't see the bum bum. I did not see the bum bum.
Okay, Mugawa is going. She told me that she went to do surgery for something that will make her be able to conceive. I did not know. Maybe they help people conceive. Who is this guy?
What's his name?
This guy that is doing podcast here.
What's his name?
I'm not YouTube. I mean, chat. Who be this guy? What's the story? Go away, go for the end. This is real. Story. Go away, go for the end. This is real. Hotel. You have from buy any same platform. No, we give my sorted here. You call it push. All these people. One day hear this one, we'll come back. Yeah. You know how slim. I like women with big breasts, and I married my like slim women that have big breasts. Okay, let's clap for this guy. I like same thing, but me, I don't like big breasts. I only people look of Mali. Big bitches, like, yeah. Yeah, we go fit down there. Our guys, we go fit on there. Oh, yeah, let's go. I like women, slim women that have big boobs. And my wife like spec. But after a while, I don't say, how you go chop burger make your bum bum big. She went for
your daddy. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sá ó lè jẹ́ yí pé ìdí tá a rí yẹn náà kò tóbi gẹ́gẹ́ sá ó wá lè jẹ́ yí pé den kò tó yẹn ìdí yẹn ò tó yẹn.
Ìdí yẹn ṣe wàá jáde báyìí wọ́n bí sọ pé ìdí jáde.
Ká sọ tòótọ́ tí obìnrin bá ń gba kinní yìí náà ìdí á máa jáde o. Grandpa, ẹjọ́ àbúrò yìí ni grandpa.
Oh God.
Àti pé ọ̀nà ibi ọ̀gá àdìsá ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹjọ́ sẹ́ máa bí. Ẹjọ́ rẹ̀ ni ṣó yẹ yín sà because ìdí yẹn lè ti yọ sí honestly ó lè má jẹ́ pé shape tí lady yẹn wà bí ìdí yẹn ṣe rí nìyẹn den ẹ mọ̀ pé later on of course now lady yẹn lè ti bímọ I don't know ó lè ti bímọ so ẹ mọ̀ body ẹ máa change ó lè jẹ́ pé because picture tá a rí yẹn ikùn ẹ̀ ó sì flat ó lè jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó lọ ṣe nìyẹn.
Okay.
Ọ̀gìnì boobs yẹn ó dẹ̀ ṣì wà níbẹ̀ ó sì kún síbẹ̀ ó lè jẹ́ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó lọ ṣe nìyẹn. But ìdí tẹ̀mí wò yẹn kò ṣe di o let's be realistic.
Oya yẹ ká máa bẹ́ tó lọ.
I want to do that so that I can conceive. And it was later I found out that it was BBL that she went to do. Because why castigate me for something and you go ahead and do that thing? It made me feel like I was impotent. Baba, I dey always talk am anywhere. I be Calabar man. I dey knack. We dey knack.
Now, what you gonna do? Now, what you gonna do? He said not just one or two. You know we do pass 2 per week or more. We do Alabama. Who you dey knack? Oh yeah, you come and do.
No, ẹ má ti continue sir. Ẹ má continue sir. Ó lè jẹ́ yí pé ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì tó ń ṣe yẹn ó lè last long bí 1 hour 2 hours kò ní parẹ́ tó tọ̀ náà. It's reality. Obìnrin ní kó parẹ́ mú. Tó o bá wà ní ọkọ nǹkan tọ́kọ ẹ bá fún ẹ òun ló jẹ́ kó tẹ́ lọ́rùn. Yes now ó lè jẹ́ wípé ẹ̀ẹ̀kan ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì tó máa ṣe yẹn ó lè lọ 2 hours ẹlòmíì wà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ 2 hours 1 hour even more.
Wọ́n láwọn ọkọ̀ kápẹ́ntà ni wọ́n máa ń tún àwọn
The woman already said it now. She said the woman is not always satisfied. Could be different. Even with the 1 2 hours, we see the day.
No. I would disagree. The woman can say anything once they want to tarnish you, say, which is so fair. Okay. I say they talk am. Before they got married, they've been doing now. People buy your bad that to buy people she wants to see. The girl will not continue to do with the marriage. Ìjà ló dé tó ń dòwe now. And the guy they confirm and say, Baba, I did not, Calabar boy. Oh yeah, now let's go. And I found that I did spam test, I did spam whatever, like 3 or 4 times because of her. Just to prove to myself that, or just to prove to her that I'm not impotent. The last one that I did was at one fertility clinic in Koyi. I went, they said, okay, you're okay. After the results came out, they said, oh, you're okay. Where's your wife? My wife is in the US. Okay, we'll send you a list of tests to do. When is she coming? This was like in 2020, I can't remember, 2024 or so. When is she coming? 2020, coming that December. And I said, okay, we'll send you a list of tests that she will do. So that when she comes, and she said, when she sends the result, when she comes, we'll know, we don't want her to come, and then we'll start doing the tests. So let her do the test over there. When she comes, we'll now, know what treatment or whatever is wrong with both of you. Because since you are okay, when I told my elder brother, my sister-in-law, my elder brother's wife, that she had done the test and that she would send the result to her. I mean, I'm lying that she did not do the test. She kept telling me that I couldn't get doctor's appointment. That's there. You can't just walk in, which we all know. But she told my elder brother's wife that she had done the test and that she had the result. And I speak to you today, that this still send that result. Which means she didn't do the test. So was fertility from my side. She was from my side. Okay, so there was I love kids. My mom used to call me seed of kindness. I love kids. So there was a time that she even wanted us to adopt. So we went to like they now said, oh, you can't adopt because you can't carry the child abroad because long story. I don't even know the whole process. But let me not lie. I was always laid back because I know that I can have my own. That when my wife came back this year, last year, when she came back, she landed at the airport. I went to pick her, blah, blah. First day, she's tired, jet lag. I slept in the parlor. Second, allow you to sleep in the room. She didn't allow me to sleep in the room. Your own wife, yes. Why? What did she say? Oh, she's tired. She wants to sleep, jet lag. But can't you sleep together and jet lag? Oh, I'm hard of sleeping. So if you turn, you wake up. If you stand up to make you go bathroom, go pee, and you turn on the bathroom light, she will wake up. She don't say I can't sleep. She take sleeping pills to enable her sleep. She didn't allow me, bro. Even if no be anything, to kiss me after 4 years, you don't see me in 4 years. You don't even hug me for airport. People will travel for 1 week, 1 month, they jump on top of them. Be my wife, I never see for 4 years. On her birthday, 23rd of April last year, all the plans I made, I paid for a hotel somewhere in Lekki that wanted us to go stay. There's this thing that they do, this ceramic thing that you can put your hand in your heart, made the whole arrangement. She doesn't like it. On that day, there's this movie that is trending now that I appeared on YouTube. Kuli Remi's movie that I appeared on that, and that was the day I went to shoot on her birthday. So I went in the morning to shoot. You are coming to Nigeria. I had planned everything. There was food everywhere. I went to a bear market. I love cooking. I went to stock the fridge. Friends sent food. Our family sent food. I stocked the fridge. So that morning, I went to the room after sleeping in the parlor to go and kiss her on the forehead. She flinched. I went to shoot, got back. When I got back, I saw my friend because my friend was staying with me. So before she came, I tell my guys, bye, guy, I beg you, go find where you go stay. So that at least we can have our own time. In fact, all my friends are like, we should come, make sure you give them belly. On her, when I went to shoot, I came back in the afternoon. I ordered for a cake. She said she didn't like the cake. The flavor of the cake that I made. My friend came back. So my friend that I told to go to leave the house came because it was her birthday. So he came. I was not at home. So he met her watching TV. I never chopped since morning. Why? He said no food for house. Full house. It's the house that you left. Nothing has changed in my house apart from maybe I changed the chair or I bought a bigger TV or I have a bar in my house. He never chopped. And my friend had boiled rice for him. telling people that there's no food in the house. And I said, okay, well, let's go here. No, I don't feel like she now said she wants to go and do salsa. I don't like salsa. Like, I don't know how to dance. So most times I'll drive out to go and dance. I'll sit down, be watching boring salsa. They'll be dancing, I will be watching them. Do you understand? She now said she wants to go and do salsa, and her friend is coming to pick her up. The friend is my friend. We tried calling this guy 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Baba, where you did? Oh, his wife took his car out, so he's meeting. Baba, my friend now said, you did, when was the last time you ate grilled fish? She said, oh, that's true. It's a long time ago. Yeah, let's go to, what's that place, like Kingfisher or something. We went there. Invited a couple of my friends, Timmy and we sat down. And even across the table, Timmy was texting me and saying, bro, are you okay? Because he knew something was wrong. But bro, are you okay? They brought the bill. She wanted to pay. In a normal way, won't pay. Papa, they make money and they divide money. If I make 400K for an event, I would divide it. I would send her 200K.
So you were sending her about half of your income?
Yes. And they do children's party. I have a video. What was that? I have a video of me jumping on bouncing castle so that I can send money. With children to somebody else's wife.
Allegedly.
Sorry, then, after we finished eating fish and everything, they brought the bill. She now wanted to pay. Normally before, if you say, how much did you do? Okay, 200K. They say, I say, okay, 100K I get to. You know how husband and wife, you do, it's okay, I will send you 50 or 100K. Maybe I pay. So this one, I was prepared for her coming. It wasn't, when we got married, they asked her something. They said, this guy, in fact, they had like a meeting after all these things started happening. Because she wanted to say, hey, do again. And Auntie asked her, are you sure there's nobody else? She now started crying, saying, no, that in fact, after him, I'm not getting married again. In fact, I can still file for him. That's what she told me when we got back that night from her birthday. That Robert, we need to talk. You are coming to Nigeria. You transit through Turkey at Istanbul. You did not call me that, oh, we don't reach Istanbul. It's another so hours before I take my flight. Let me call you. Oh, Iran, okay. Where are you? I'm at Istanbul. Why did you call me now? I'm like, oh, yeah, come back. I beg. I can't wait. I'm going to knock you. I don't know. We need to talk. We need to talk what? Come back first now. Do you understand? So that day when we go home from her birthday, she now said, we need to talk. And I said, okay, what do you want to talk? I had an event in Asaba the next day. She now said that she's tired of the marriage. I said, why? Now, here's the thing. Anything you ask Maiwa, why are you not interested in marriage? She'll tell you, I was the one, when you came, the first 2 years, when I moved from Lagos, that things were difficult for me. I was the one that was doing this. It doesn't give me money. How won't give you money when I know they earn money at the time? I can brag now that if you see me hosting a wedding or an event, the least that they will pay me with a beg at 2.5 million or 2 million. With a beg. Do you understand? So I had consistency in my craft had made me, I was still posting and still doing my 100K gigs, And then she told me she was done, and I was like, why? Robert, I'm not finished. Whoever told me to my face that she's not sexually or emotionally attracted to me anymore.
That means she's got somebody else.
As a guy,
Let's I think what was the minute? 53, 44 minutes. I want us to continue this pattern tomorrow, but once a woman says that she is no longer emotionally attached, it's okay for what's I see. First of all, it takes somebody that can come out like this to narrate what he's passing through. A lot of men has passed through worse things than what he's saying. There is a pastor I know, call him for Unkemon. They wanted to travel to US and they had to do DNA tests. So among these 4 children this man has, when they did DNA tests,
DNA shows that no being get the 4 children. Immediately, he had a partial stroke. Immediately. This is not somebody who wants to, somebody that's enjoying your money. So, man, you see, this particular gender called women, and that is why we are where. Even, thank you, TJ. Elumelu. I just saw it recently. Elumelu, recently. In fact, that Elumelu zone, it was shocking to me. Baba. What happened? What happened to Baba? Where Baba? You know, it is just sad, bro. It is very sad. I'm saying it's sad. Sad. It is sad. It's very, very sad. It is what it is. On that echo, I think we'll continue echo tomorrow. But I see somebody sent me that let me play this video. Let's see whether it's going to play. Well, you see, Wunmi, Adura, Liam, and Mohbad's mother, there are people of great interest in this video, and you might be shocked. So, I grab the popcorn now. Grab the popcorn. That's what you do to the end. You see, these three are all involved in a hidden conspiracy, which have slightly doubted until last week that they all made a public appearance, confirming the connection. So now, take note of the 1 billion Mohbad has been done in organization. Take note of the day Mohbad died. Take note of where the 1 billion is, of people involved with the 1 billion and the connection among all these people will be exposed now. Well, don't believe that in just 5 months after Mohbad died, Adura, Wunmi, and Liam secretly went to court to fight to be substituted in place of Mohbad on all Mohbad's estate. Wait, let me make it clear. This thing, nobody knew. Adura, Wunmi, and Liam secretly went to court in just 5 months after Mohbad died. Like, because of his crime was not yet known. The toxicology result that came late April never go. February 14th, 2024, 9 will go to substitute themselves as a beneficiary of Mohbad on all his estate. Even the ALOBA family didn't know. Now, some people know that Mohbad's royalty is under millions, like it's kind of close to the tunes of 300 million naira. So now look at the charge. In the matter of Promise Oladimeji Aloba, in the matter of the Copyright Act between Promise Oladimeji Aloba, Plaintiff and Orchard Enterprise, the distribution company. Now, in number 1, the estate of Promise Oladimeji Aloba. Number 2, Adura Aloba. Number 3, Liam Aloba, an infant sowing through his nest of the next friend, Mrs. Cynthia OMOWUMMI Aloba. The number 4, Mrs. Cynthia OMOWUMMI Aloba applicant. Just then. Now, look at number 1. Another of these honorable courts substituting the name of the plaintiff, Mr. Promise Oladimeji Aloba, disease with the names of the beneficiaries and representatives of the estate of the late Promise Oladimeji Aloba, Mr. Adura Aloba, his brother, Liam Aloba, his underage son, suing through his death of kin, Mrs. Cynthia OMOWUMMI Aloba, and his wife, Cynthia OMOWUMMI Aloba, as plaintiff. See, the filing on the 13th of February was received on the 14th of February 2024. Now, you know what was actually crazy? Normally, in the filing, they would have to present like a proof of death of Mohbad, right? Now, look at their proof. Now, Pyramid Hospital death summary. I ever certified that I have medically attended to you. I would like me you like in my shipping. But I tell you about me, Wunmi, Adura. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń pèsè kí nìyẹn o, ta ló lè bá mi ṣe, tó lè bá mi ṣàdúrà ẹ má ṣe pé. We said it. Oh God, not Illuminati. from my phone.
Imagine, this is what we were saying. We said this thing. Only one by medical reports. Please. See, Wumi, let me first of all, I want to celebrate the anniversary birthday. Wumi from ab initio. Oh God. So bad, no. So bad, we said it. Even in as much I don't like curses, I don't like that on my platform. But this thing, oh, you're going to go on shipping me on the February 2024. And you know, substitute the MOHBAD, now, when we said that these people had an agreement, you think we are lying? You see what is playing out? Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back to that.
2024, 19.
Hold on. Hold on. And I'm really bright and can you go to home?
Oh, Jesus.
No wonder. Professor Naira Marley lost in court. Ó yẹ kí n ṣàdúrà fún máà nìkan lálẹ́. Ó yẹ kí n ṣe àdúrà. Ẹ bá mi tag Daddy Prince.
Let's come back,
Ẹ bá mi
please.
tag wọn. Ó yẹ kí n sọ.